Lauren and Jake here now, and we are live on your radio. Streaming at Q92radio.com, our station's website where you can stream us 24/7. And on top of that, we are now live video on Q92's Facebook, YouTube, and X page at Q92 on Facebook. Q92 Radio on Facebook, Q92 Radio on YouTube, and at Q92 on X. Appreciate you guys having us on this morning. Thank you for starting your day with us. We are off and running on a Monday morning. It's Monday. But hey, we're out of January. We're officially into the second month of the year, February 3rd, and we got a lot going on for you here this morning. Coming up this hour, another finalist spot for our Hothead Burritos for the Big Game Contest. 2 listeners going to win food for 20 from our friends at Hothead Burritos in Alliance and Green. And don't forget, visit hotheadburritos.com to cater your big game party or event and save big. So we have that for you in the 8 o'clock hour. We're announcing a brand new You're Included contest. We're going to tell you what that's about coming up at 8. We're going to get a finalist for that in 8 and 9. And we're going to get a finalist for our new contest on the stream today. We have that for you. So you're going to want to do what you always do. If you're new to the show, what we do is when we have these You're Included contests, we usually get a finalist every day on the stream as well, the video stream that is. We have someone go over, click the like button, and then we have you put the emoji or phrase or word, whatever we decide that day, in the comments section. And right before we get off the air, right before 10 o'clock, Lauren randomly selects one of you, makes you a finalist for that contest. So the contest we have not announced yet. We are going to announce it an hour from now. But you can go over now if you want. Click the like button, check us out, and in the comments section, what should we do today? Just to get people. There you go.
We're doing this again.
Every day.
Let's do flowers.
Flowers.
Any flowers you want.
Any flowers that you want to put that in the comments section. And that could get you a finalist spot for the new contest we're about to announce. But then, like I said, don't forget, Hothead Burritos for the big game still going on as well. We're overlapping these bad boys. But don't forget, we've got a listener tonight going to see Monday Night Raw, floor seats in Cleveland, the first Raw after the Royal Rumble this past weekend. So it's going to be a big, big show. And a listener of this radio station is going to, Mikkel?
Something like that.
They had a name, it was like an interesting name.
Yeah, she's taking her son.
She's taking her son. She's going to have a great time. That's our first You're Included winner of the year. And they get to enjoy that tonight. Great 2 nights in Cleveland like we talked about last hour. You got Monday Night Raw tonight at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, and tomorrow the Cavs and Celtics, 2 of the best teams in the NBA, going at it on national television. So, all right, Cleveland. That's Rocket Mortgage is going to make a few bucks in the next 2 days.
Yeah, they should be good to go.
I would think so. I wonder what parking is going to be up there the next 2 days.
$50. No,
probably the cheap.
40 to 50, and then as you push out, it's like 20 and 10.
Yeah, depending. The longer the walk.
Yeah.
The cheaper the price, but the closer. I don't think you're that far off on saying 50.
I know I'm not. I mean, when we went up for the Browns game, I don't know, like a month and a half ago, whatever, I mean, we paid $50 for parking.
Yeah.
But we were in a deck, like literally right out, like real close to the stadium.
Sometimes it's okay to pay for convenience.
Yeah, and that's what we did.
Yeah, sometimes.
You're like,
You know what I mean? Like, I talked to Keller a lot, and he's gotten the, when he goes to Blossom, he'll splurge for that VIP parking where you can get right out.
Oh, I know a couple of people that won't even go to Blossom unless they buy the parking pass.
He said it's a game changer. He goes, worth every penny.
Yep.
You get right out. Because if you've been to Blossom, and chances are, if you're listening to the station, you've been to a concert at Blossom.
Yeah.
Leaving isn't always the funnest.
No. Sometimes, that takes... I've sat in traffic just to get out of Blossom for over an hour.
You ever left a show early from Blossom because you didn't want to get caught in the traffic?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah,
I do it all the time.
I did.
Which sucks, because then you risk missing something you really wanted to hear, but...
Yep. I remember Niall Horan and Maren Morris. Mm-hmm. It was like 3 songs left. We're like, if we start hearing slow hands...
Oh, you better knees to chest it to the parking lot.
We're done.
Yeah.
We're done.
Yeah.
We're done. I was like, but that's his hit. But if we stay for it...
You might be able to hear it on the walk to the car.
We did.
Yeah.
We were just getting to our car. We're like, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, but yes.
Right.
It's like, I wanted to hear that.
You did it. Yeah.
Crazy. Loudest pop I ever heard in my life.
Loudest pop?
I'm sorry, that's a wrestling term for like crowd reacting.
Oh.
Like going nuts.
Oh, I see.
Because he was fresh off One Direction.
Yeah.
Like it was Slow Hands. It was his first solo album since One Direction. And when I tell you he got the One Direction pop or cheer, he came out. I was talking and I couldn't hear my voice.
Oh,
These
yeah.
women lost their mind. The girl, Lexi's sister, went with us.
Yeah.
She was crying.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
We
talked about that in the meeting after you guys went to that.
She was like just crying because she saw him.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I was there for Maren Morris.
Did you cry for her?
No, but she looked damn good.
I bet she did.
And when she did, it was when the middle was big. Mm-hmm. Before everyone was like, okay, we get it, middle.
Yeah.
I think the song still sounds good now that time has passed and we finally...
It has. Sometimes you've got to let songs rest.
Yeah.
If they get overplayed.
Yeah. They all knew the words to it, but yeah, Blossom. Love it. And then we're starting to hear more and more about their concert series this season and who's all coming every week. We're finding out new people.
That's right.
Either coming to Rocket Mortgage, Blossom, maybe Youngstown. And we'll be sending you guys to all those shows. Glad you guys are with us. I appreciate you. And I hope you're having a good day on this Monday morning. Did you guys have a good weekend?
Yeah, it's kind of lazy. A lot of things happened. I feel like it was like we were lazy, but like Friday, the plane crashed in Philly, obviously. Saturday night, we're going to bed, and my son comes out of his room angry, cursing because of the whole Luka trade.
Yeah, that was out of nowhere.
I mean, literally out of nowhere.
Yeah.
He was getting ready for bed. He went back to check his phone, and his friend had texted him. He was like, because everybody knows his favorite NBA player is Luka Doncic. In fact, I had looked at, for Christmas, getting him tickets to last night's game in Cleveland. How mad would he have been?
Would have sucked.
Yeah.
Go see Anthony Davis and the Mavericks, yeah.
Right? And then, obviously, Grammys last night. I mean, like, we had things on, like, I just felt like it was constant.
Yeah, I enjoyed the Grammys last night. You didn't?
Not really. Not
Why?
gonna lie.
Just Taylor didn't win?
No. That had nothing to do with it.
What didn't you like?
I feel like anymore, and I know you're leading me down a path, and I'm just going to be completely honest. I feel like anymore,
I just asked why you didn't like it.
No, it's fine. I didn't like it because I didn't agree with some of the people that won. And yes, if you're talking about Beyonce, I do not think that she beat out Lainey Wilson and Chris Stapleton for Country Album of the Year. I felt like that was wrong. I felt like Benson Boone got gypped. I think Sabrina landed right where she was supposed to land. I was happy for her. You know what I mean?
She got like one.
I think she got two.
One or two?
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, your first time making it big to win a Grammy is pretty good, even if it's just one.
Absolutely.
And this is the first year she really exploded and became the star that she is. And
yeah.
To walk home with a Grammy is pretty cool.
Yeah, I enjoyed some of the performances.
I thought some of the performances were good. I thought people were singing live. I thought they were good.
I like that they did for New Artist of the Year that they had them all perform live there.
Yeah, that was cool.
I thought that was cool.
I thought the beginning with that like all-star band was pretty cool with Sheryl Crow and John Legend and all them. And I thought they sang that well. I don't think there's anything. I know we're getting close. I don't think there's anything Bruno Mars can't sing.
I agree. He needs to really
like
get another album out. Like,
good God, man! Like singing California Dream. I'm like, listen to this dude.
He's so awesome.
Like, and Gaga was great too. But like, God, like it doesn't matter the genre, the song, if it's a cover, the man can just sing.
Did you find it odd though that they felt they needed to come out and make a big speech about the Weeknd's return?
I mean, I like The Weeknd. The Weeknd.
I love The Weeknd.
Obviously, he has a million radio hits and just hits. Period. The guy is obviously a pop star.
Right.
He's never been one of my faves.
I wouldn't say favorite, but I like his music.
And that doesn't mean I don't respect. I can't recognize hit after hit after hit after hit.
No. This has nothing. My comment about that had nothing to do with The Weeknd.
You mean like treating him like he's this icon that returned?
No, just like making all of these things, like we've changed the way we've done things, how we put albums out. I'm telling you, Christian, I don't know if you took the temperature of everybody online. People were not happy about that Beyonce win. They were not.
Oh, we're going back to Beyonce.
No,
we're talking about The Weeknd.
We are, but what I'm saying, we weren't talking about The Weeknd. We were talking about. My question to you was: did you feel it was weird that they needed to come out and make that speech before The Weeknd?
Maybe I missed that speech. What was the speech?
That they've changed the way that they do things and the way that they score and the way that they figure out who's going to receive the Grammy. You weren't present for that?
I must have missed that. I'm probably putting Jim to bed.
Oh.
So
Well, never mind. You really can't answer.
I thought you meant the weekend's performance. Like, did they do a big thing for him?
No. That was fine. It's the weekend. He has a lot of fans. I think he's a good guy. I think he dug his heels in. I think artists are doing that more and more. You heard Chapel Roan complaining about healthcare. I mean, I think you know what I mean.
Artists,
yeah,
I did hear, like supporting the artists when they're young and developing.
Yeah,
we got your back. You should have ours.
I get the whole album of the year thing. The country artist specifically. That's
what you had a problem with.
Yeah.
I got you. You all right? Coming a little hot this morning.
It really upset me last night. I was like, okay, you've got these country icons standing there who have more spins. I mean, you can look it up. That's a fact. Sales wise, it was great. Either these other albums, and they didn't win. So it was like you're like sitting there kind of stunned. Yeah. And I think those artists were too. Yeah.
No, listen, when it happened, I turned to Jim, I go, oh, people are going to be mad at that. I said, oh, people are going to be mad at that.
It's the country artist.
I go for a few reasons.
We've been going down this road. You know what I mean? Talking about the fact that she made a country album. Listen, there are a lot of really great country artists. There are a lot of really great African-American country artists. It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with, this was like a fun kind of like clubbing album, in my opinion. So if you're talking about serious country music, to me, it didn't fall into that category.
Well, let me ask you this, just to play devils. Would you have been okay if Post Malone won Country Album of the Year?
I still have a little bit of a problem with that, too. He's just breaking into that realm. He's not truly deep roots country. He's not.
Yeah. Well, I think that's fair. That's consistent then to me. If you also would have had a little problem with Post, like being like, love him, but that's not.
I mean, he put out a country album, but again, it's his first one.
I think we're just changing in music. And I'm not discrediting anything you feel or say. I'm just saying, I think we're just changing where people I don't think artists even want to be in one box anymore.
No, and I think that that's okay too. It's
like, I think everyone just wants to go everywhere now.
Beyonce is an incredible artist. She really, really is. No one can be. Look at the legacy. She has had a legacy career. Fair?
From Destiny's Child till now.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can't argue it.
I just didn't agree with this particular award. Yeah. That's all.
I got you.
That's all.
I'm not fighting with you.
I know.
I get it. I wasn't as bothered by it, but I knew people were going to be bothered by it. When I saw it, I was like, oh.
Listen, country music is its own community. It really is. And it's a great community. I looking at the camera as they were panning past, especially like Lainey Wilson, like I don't know. My heart kind of broke for her.
For Lainey?
Yeah.
4x4 by you?
I mean, but I'm just saying, if you're really into country, she is country, and she is talented, and she is humble, and all of these things. She's trying to really move the needle in country music. I just feel like she got completely.
She went nothing, huh?
No.
No, she
not
didn't.
last night. I mean, CMAs, that's a different story, but not Grammys.
Rough night for Drake last night. I do see the text that we're late. I appreciate you. Yes, we are. It's Monday. It's fine. It's Bruno Mars. It's Rose. It's what they owe me after one date. You know what I mean?
Okay, I know, but you're the one doing the ghosting. They're not. I'm talking about their position.
I've been ghosted. Oh, I've been ghosted. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I've never been ghosted.
Was there any of those times that ever stung a little?
Well, I think ego, it's always going to be a little, oh, damn. Yeah.
Like you thought everything was hunky-dory, and she's like...
Well, or at least I thought it went better than that.
Crickets.
But then I'm good for... I'll give you two. Back in my dating days, I'd give you 2. If 2 came back and no response, I usually go, oh, okay.
Got the message.
I'm not going to be that guy. Got it.
Yeah.
That sucks. See you later.
Aw, Connie on Facebook said she was ghosted waiting on a date that never showed up at all. That's terrible.
Oh.
At least have the guts to be like, I changed my mind. You don't make that person sit there. I'm following this lady on TikTok. She's in her 40s and she's never dated.
Oh.
And I feel her like pain. I'm not that I've ever been in that position, but I feel so bad for her. And that happened to her. She ended up waiting at a Dunkin' to meet this guy. And she like recorded the whole thing. I was like, this is heartbreaking.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks. I mean, listen, I think it happens to everybody a little bit. I'm just not against ghosting. Maybe that's just me. Jake, do you hate ghosting?
I don't hate it, no.
Like if someone ghosts you even and you're like, I mean, it sucks, but you're like, okay.
I can't speak today. I'm with you. I think it's better just to not have contact and just be like, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I like to think you figured it out pretty
It's
quick.
interesting you guys are guys and you think that way. And I'm a woman and I think the exact opposite.
But I'm not coming from, like, I've been ghosted. I'm not coming from a point of like, I only ghost women. I've been ghosted. Have you been ghosted, Jake?
Probably. I don't know. I haven't dated. I don't date casually. I've only had like a handful.
You went through a stint.
Yeah, you went through the whole McDonald's staff.
not
What are you
pretend.
talking about?
Yeah, but I mean, that was like, I don't know.
The one girl lied about leaving the country.
Yeah, but I dated that girl for almost a year.
That's not ghosting.
She decided to switch teams altogether, didn't she?
I don't even know.
No, that was a different one.
Oh, that was a different one. Okay.
I don't even know what you call that. That's not ghosting. I don't know. Is that Carmen Sandiegoing? Next, she was in Canada, and she never went.
Where in the world is my girlfriend's?
Canada. Oh, she's back and with my best friend.
Oh.
And he paid. Jake, what's your rage?
Mine's kind of a little bit self-inflicted, the first part at least. So I'm kind of lazy and don't like to do things until like I absolutely have to.
Procrastination.
Yeah, so my windshield wipers absolutely do not work well at all. And I was always out of windshield wiper fluid. And so like yesterday driving here, I couldn't see because it was dirty. And so I had to like wait until like a car drove next to me and splashed enough snow so I could clean my windshield wiper so I could see.
Yeah.
And
Bottle of water out the window, Jake. I had to do it.
If I would have if I had water.
Okay.
So yesterday I was out with Star and we were grocery shopping and then I saw windshield wiper fluid. I'm like, finally I'm going to do it. Going to refill my windshield wiper fluid.
Make the investment.
Right. so I got the
Where were you shopping at, just out of curiosity?
dealers in Ashland.
Oh, okay.
So I got the de-icer and it said negative 30 degrees, melts ice instantly. So I'm like, great. So I put that in my car. I tested it, works great. You know, like we go home. And I did it one more time before leaving her house. And then on my drive here this morning, I also couldn't see. I'm like, I got this time. You know, I turn on the windshield wiper fluid, nothing comes out. My windshield wiper scrape, makes that awful noise, smears it around, makes it harder to see, nothing comes out. I don't know why my windshield wiper.
Did it freeze? Do you park your truck outside at night?
Yeah, but shouldn't it not freeze if it's negative 30 degree?
But where it comes out of, water can get in there and freeze and block off where that would come out.
Oh.
So
that could happen, or sometimes in cars, it's like a hose wise off, and sometimes that needs taken apart and cleaned.
Yeah.
And if you're wondering how I know that, I was having issues, and of course, like all men, I had my lady do it. I looked up a YouTube video how to do it, and she went out in the garage and did it, and my windshield wipers work fine now.
Yeah.
Because I watched a couple YouTube videos, and apparently, according to these guys, that happens more than you think.
Oh,
they can become disconnected
I
very
was going to say
easily,
disconnected.
or
That's
they
happened
can
to
just
me.
become clogged with just stuff. If you just clean out the hoses.
Yeah, my Durango did that. It came completely apart, and
Yeah.
Tony finally, when he was looking in, he kind of like looked up because it was mounted to like the hood part of the car, and he was like, "Oh, this is the problem." And he literally just like connected them back together.
A lot of times, Jake, that just happened to me. It can be an easier fix than you think, even if you have to like pop the hood, because it could be as simple as the hoses. But she's right; it could be frozen too from the exit part.
Yeah,
gotcha.
From being outside.
I'll look into it today.
So hopefully, because that is a terrible when you're driving on especially like on the freeway.
Maybe just keep a bottle of water in your glove compartment just in case.
Okay.
But like
Ooh.
you do know, you can go to like Walmart or you can go into AutoZone and just tell them the make and model of your car, and they'll put the blades on for you.
Yeah, I need new blades for sure, but the windshield wiper fluid also needs to work for those to be useful.
Yeah,
Fair.
that's true.
Fair. Ooh, you know what else you could do? Do a little spray bottle, put windshield wiper fluid, and then if you're driving, just reach around while you're driving.
Little.
Just stick my head out the window and spray my own
Yeah.
windshield.
Dude, like, what is he doing?
Okay.
What does that kid do? Wiping
It's something we all
after
do.
going to the bathroom. And I'm going to play the clip and let you hear it for yourself, and then we'll discuss. So this is their discussion, what they were saying about wiping, and it threw me off enough that I reached out and sent the clip to these two to see how they feel. We'll talk about it afterwards, but here is the clip from the podcast. I already forgot what it is again.
Oh my god, I already closed it.
Something pal.
Yeah.
It's okay. Well, this is the clip on Q92.
Do you sit or stand when you wipe?
Oh, this is a big topic here.
I don't sit when I wipe. I stand.
Yes, thank you.
Wow.
Me too.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm a
I mean,
stand.
you gotta get some leverage.
Yeah, I'm a stand guy.
Leverage. What do you mean? You hold the wall?
Like you gotta. Yeah. Like no, I don't. No, maybe my hand. I'll hold myself up on a sink. No, now I don't know what I do, but no, I can't sit. I mean, that's nuts.
I don't
It's nuts.
sit either.
Am I
I
gonna
can't do it.
I can't.
And
just-
most people think like when they hear this, people think you're crazy for standing. I'm like, I think it's
Is
crazy
it because
to sit.
I don't know? I
can't,
don't know
like,
how you
the
stand.
Lean over in the it's very. It just doesn't. It's so much more.
Yeah, but
comfortable
when
to
you
just be
stand,
standing.
I feel like your butt gets like more closed. Do you know what I mean? Do you,
You
spread
don't
your legs
clench.
and like bend over
you
while
kind
standing?
of get up in like
You're
a
already
catcher's-
doing-
There's like a little.
bit of
There's a
catcher's
little
position.
bend.
There's a little squat.
There's a little squat. It's not like but I gotta stand and.
You're not at
I mean,
attention. Yeah, you're
no,
not
that would
standing
be-
like
that
a
would-
guard.
Yeah, I don't think that.
Yeah.
I think you guys are robbing yourself of a better angle.
I mean, I'll give it a try.
Oh no, it's awful. I've tried it. Don't.
All right, that's the clip. Apparently, people, some of the people on that podcast stand to wipe themselves after a session of poo. Now, it got me thinking because I'll throw it right out there. I do not stand to wipe. I am a sitting wiper, and I was like, I don't understand the standing to wipe.
I'm a stander.
That's what threw me off. I asked you guys. You're a stander, Jake.
I sit all the way.
Yeah.
So here's the deal for me. I think I know why. First of all, I made them measure arm length. You guys, they have a whole hand on me at least. I feel like to go. Well, and then I was
Let's
like,
not-
I
you're-
can't
you're
go
not,
around.
You're not a penguin. You can reach your ass. Let's not pretend like
Not
you're like,
well.
"Ah." You're not a velociraptor.
No, I'm not. But I'm just saying not well. And I think because then you're like, you don't go that way. You go in. And I said, I think the reason why I never. How do you go in like this to wipe as a woman and not involve your lady parts?
It's not our fault. You don't know where one ends and one begins. You
have to bring.
I mean,
What
it's
do you
like-
like? Drop it in there like
That's
the toilet paper?
That's like wiping my nose and being like, oh, how am I not supposed to get the booger in my eye? I mean, like, I know where my eye is.
No,
like,
it's different.
I
You
don't know if it is.
have
I
one,
can-
so you don't know.
I can close my look. I still know nose, eyes.
No, it's
You know what I
weird.
mean?
It's weird.
I gotta feel like you're a little aware of your body, and you know.
Of course, I know where it's at.
You know what
I'm
I
just
mean?
saying. I
Number one, number two. Number one, number two. I'm going to number two.
I just feel like you can't. Like I feel like you get more torque on the upper if you go in when you're standing.
I didn't know people stood. I really did, and I truly not to wipe.
Really?
No. I am a sitter, but I'm also a wet wiper. I love a good wet wipe. I get in there and I
we know.
clean. I
We
told
know.
you, I clean.
We know. It's a good time you do it then because you don't use a washcloth to wipe your hiney in the the bathroom like when you're in a shower.
No, I let the natural curvature of my body
See,
take over.
it's give and take.
But that's
then.
we're not talking about
I am
shower.
hygienic in the shower with my washcloth
Well,
and my soapage.
But you might not be in the toilet.
No.
I really didn't think there was a big group of standers for poop wiping. I did not think this was a big thing, but that's two guys in the podcast that say they stand.
That's why I said
right here, lady. I stand.
I stand. Totally stand.
Obviously I think the question writes itself. I'm curious, are you guys standers or sitters for cleaning yourself after a poo? I'm really
See?
I need to know.
I know, but some people are saying you go around back. You guys are saying you don't.
If you go around back, aren't you like? I feel like it's more messy because your arm's off to your side, so it's gonna get on your cheek at some point.
I was gonna say I know I have gone from like sitting, but I from the back, not. What
But
you're
how do you possibly sit and go from the back if the toilet's there? It just doesn't make sense.
You lift a cheek.
Then that's more. You're doing yoga
Not
on
my
the
fault.
toilet.
It's not my fault you don't know how to reach around back there and lift a cheek.
Yeah, but I'm not interested in doing yoga while I'm going to the bathroom.
That's not yoga.
You gotta just lift and scoop.
Oh
Scoop.
God, what?
Yeah, it's a scooping motion because it's from the front. So it's more of a direct line. It's more of a scooping. You get more out. It's more.
I can't get on the scoop. I can't.
It's an interesting verb you chose. Scooping.
I can't go with you.
Scooping. But listen, I'm a sitter. You know, not to be a hater, but I'm a hater. I'm so sick of smash burgers
Why?
because people act like they reinvented the wheel.
No, they're just delicious.
Like,
and
oh, smash burgers. You mean you flattened it? No, it's a smash burger. Yeah, you flattened it.
well, it depends. It depends on what you top it with.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't do like ketchup, mustard, pickle. Like that's not to us. The smash burger is more like we caramelize onions. We make a special dressing. There's bacon on it.
But you
Garlic
flatten the
toast.
patty.
You do flatten
You
the
flatten
patty.
the patty.
But you know what's good about that is you cook it at a high heat on a flat top, and so it sears it, and they are juicier.
It's a crepe. The burger version of a crepe.
No. What do you want? One of those thick hockey pucks that shrivels up and it's like starts out the size of I don't even know what, like a side plate, and it ends up being the size of less than a hockey puck.
Yes. I love that
Lord.
burger. I love that big, fat, juicy burger. I don't want to
Well, since you don't eat anything on it, I understand.
ketchup and mayo.
No lettuce, no tomato, no onion.
No need. I also occasionally like barbecue sauce in a burger.
I've had that. It's good with like onion straws and
No, none of that.
yeah.
I do that.
Like not the candied jalapenos, but the fried jalapenos. They're really good.
I'll do egg on a burger.
I like egg on a burger. We just had the
Thank you.
sunrise
Shout out to
burgers.
George's. That was the first place I ever experienced that.
Oh, really?
When I started working here, we're out. A bunch of us were out in downtown Canton. We went to George's. Everyone's like, you got to have a burger at George's now that you're in Canton. I was like, okay. Went there, and someone talked me in somehow, maybe in the picky eater I am, to put an egg on it, and it was... For the Hothead Burritos for the Big Game Contest. That's right. It is coming up. We give this away. We call the 2 winners on Thursday. Not to mention 8 o'clock, we're announcing a brand new You're Included contest. Going to tell you what that is. They get finalists for it both in the 8, 9 o'clock hour and on the stream. If you want an early shot at becoming that finalist today on the stream, head over to the Q92 radio on Facebook, on YouTube, and at Q92 on X. That's where the live video feed of the morning show is. Click the like button in the comments section. Put a flower emoji in there, whatever flower you like. And at the end of the show, we'll pick one of you and make you a finalist. And if you want to possibly win this awesome prize that's coming up, and it's pretty cool. We've been knocking them out of the park so far, and the third one of the year is coming up less than a half hour from now. So be ready for that. Mark Johnson in the 9 o'clock hour from News Channel 5 going to be joining us. So much going on. It is officially the week of the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's time. Mm-hmm. Media days will be happening. Everything will be getting ready.
I know the Chiefs touchdown yesterday in New Orleans.
So they're there now.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be getting ready for everything. This is old hat to them.
Yeah. Rich, our friend Rich will be headed out, leaving
Rich.
on Wednesday. We're going to talk to him Thursday live from New Orleans.
He's going to be nice enough to join us, and Thursday is when we find out who's coming to Canton this summer. So
Fingers
big
crossed
week
for Eli.
us here. I think he's going to be all right.
Yeah, he's got to be first ballot, right? I
think he's going to be all right.
Yeah.
Let's go through some text. We'll just have a few minutes here. Good morning, middle school teacher checking in. Good morning, middle school teacher. Morning, Soapbox Derby Grandma's listening today. Good morning, Netflix Binge Girl is here. Happy 100th day of school.
Aww.
From Cat Lady and her mom.
Oh, you guys dress up. I hope you dress up. Those are so cute when you see the kids dressed up like they're 100 years old.
That is kind of fun.
Yeah, they're adorable.
Good morning. Happy Lazy Monday. Taylor looked great last night from Random Swiftie Girl.
Yeah, did you get her nod to Travis in one of her songs? What if he writes his name? What if he writes mine on my upper thigh?
Oh, and she had
the T on her thigh.
On the thigh. Didn't see that. I figured it was something. I figured the red dress for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Good Monday morning, Christian, all the early risers from Tiger Town. Hope everyone has an amazing, fun-filled day. Get out and enjoy the warmer weather today and share a smile. When I get home today, I'm putting on my boots and I'm picking up dog poop.
Yeah, I really need to do that
When
too.
is it going to be 55?
I know.
I got to get out there as wet as the ground's going to be, and I got to just put gloves on and a bag and my poop scooper.
It'll be a very soggy scoop, but it's very necessary.
I have to.
I know. I need to do it too.
Because I think tomorrow's going to be like 30 again.
Yeah, we kind of go up and down this week. It's weird.
So for us dog owners, it sucks because that snow's been on the ground and we haven't been out there picking up. It's time. It's going to suck.
Dude, I walked out there to our shed Saturday and I was
like
like,
a minefield.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, we have one dog.
Yeah.
How?
I got 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, at some point I'm absolutely going to have to put on the boots so I can get muddy and just head out there and just
in shorts.
Hear the squish of the boots and picking up wet poo. It'll probably take me about a half hour, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah, same.
Yeah, so, and I'm sure a lot of you dog people out there, if you don't do it today, 55.
Yeah, you're going to miss your window.
Just put on your old, like I said, rain boots or boots you don't care if they get muddy. Leave them in the garage when you're done.
Boots.
Yeah, I got old, they're snow boots and regular, like, whatever boots. They were my dad's. I took them. He didn't need them anymore, so I assumed he wouldn't mind.
Christian.
True.
He didn't need them anymore.
Well, you don't take it with you.
No.
You don't get up to heaven. Sir, where are your boots?
You could have left it at they were my dad's. Right.
Sir, where are your boots? Oh. Mustache Master checking in. Have an excellent week, y'all. Thank you. Good morning, guys. White Van Guy checking in. Have a good day. Yeet. Do you know why he's saying yeet?
Because tonight is Monday Night Raw.
Not just that. Do you know who says yeet?
Yeah, one of the wrestlers.
Main event.
Uso.
Right there.
Uso.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Jey Uso.
I can't remember his first name.
He won the Royal Rumble.
Oh, look at that.
Now he gets to go for a title at WrestleMania and main event it.
That's so cool.
Main event Jey Uso is going to main event WrestleMania. Oh, my
Can't believe it.
God.
Mind blown.
Happy Monday. After Girl is checking in. Pink Jeep Girl. Oh, that was from a long time ago.
Yeah, she was telling us to break.
Oh, man. Oh, these are all from the conversation we had. That if you're listening now, you probably know what we're talking about. We were talking earlier about people not being happy about Beyonce winning Country Artist of the Year. We're just talking about the Grammys in general. By the way, Kanye tried to get him. Apparently it didn't work.
With his naked wife.
I heard, I didn't see any pictures. Was she like for real naked?
Oh, no, she was for real naked. My daughter came in. We were at Sunday night family dinner, and she came up, and she's like, yeah, she's like, Kanye just left. He just came and walked the red carpet with this naked woman and left. I was like, what?
And that very well could be true. I read that it was, he tried to basically get in, and they were like, you're not invited. But I could totally see the naked wife also stopping the people from letting you in.
She had a fur coat on, and then she dropped it, and underneath it looked like she had just taken pantyhose. It was literally the same pantyhose material from here all the way like to mid-thigh. But you could see everything underneath.
Oh, Kanye. Taylor probably had him kicked out. I agree with Lauren, and Beyonce shouldn't have won Country Artist of the Year. It should have went to an actual country artist. 100% I agree with Lauren about Beyonce. Boy, this was a long time ago. Everyone tells we're late for a break.
Mm-hmm.
Highway Guy checking in. Hands down, Lainey Wilson should have won. She's had a hell of a year. She's coming to a Blossom.
Yep.
By the way.
Which I feel like she could have done a bigger venue, but we'll see.
I would also think you could go Rocket Mortgage.
Yeah, she could do it.
I think she got enough hits now.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's got enough credibility now. Good morning, DJ Dinger with Lil Miss K. Shout out to my boy Seb. Have a great day at school today. Let me see. Someone said I disagree too, Lauren. That record sucks for Beyonce. Good morning, guys. Air Force guy here. I got my job. Last position on the base, and I got it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Looking
Congrats.
to sign and swear in on Friday. Have a great day. You've been working your butt off for that.
Yeah, you have.
So there you go. Let me see. Has gone all these years being a pop and an R&B artist, which is her genre, and has never won. You're telling me her first go at country music gets her album of the year? You're crazy. It is rigged, someone said. Good morning from Sam the Toe Man. Everyone have a great day. Keep the prayers coming for Officer Wetzel.
Update on him, though. From my understanding, he's doing very well. Like, they're impressed with how well he's doing. I'm so glad to hear that over the weekend.
Good.
Yeah.
That's very good to hear. How about Shakira? Wow, bank manager debt. I have thought Shakira was super hot since 1999.
She is gorgeous,
2000.
but she made gorgeous little humans. You see how cute her little boys were?
How is she not aged?
She just does. I don't know. She's got a great skincare regimen. I don't know.
Because she doesn't even have the I've had plastic surgery on my face look.
No.
She just has the I look like I did in the year 2000 look.
Yeah, she does.
Like what? Even I was looking at Gaga yesterday. I was like, "Oh, Gaga, have you officially started?"
Yeah, but look at Jennifer
or was that
Aniston.
her makeup?
I think some people can pull it off, and I also think some people just have really good genetics.
I mean, I don't know how old Shakira is at this point, but that's crazy. I mean, she's at least 25 years older than she was when she came out.
I'm gonna go with mid-40s.
I mean, she was a huge Latin pop star before she ever came out.
48.
Damn.
Yeah.
With a side of damn.
Yeah, she looks good.
Good for you.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, just side note, it means nothing about anything. What was J-Lo doing sitting next to Benson Boone?
Yeah, that was weird. She was kind of odd the whole night, and her dress was not.
Are those two?
Oh, no.
I don't know.
I mean, that would be like the gross. That'd be gross.
You didn't put Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble in your sports. Yeet. See, some fans are excited about that.
See, but they're mad at you because you didn't
I'm
input
sorry,
in
I
your
did
sports.
not include. If you want me to start putting wrestling in sports, I'll put wrestling in sports. Juicy Commuter checking in. I actually, we said, picked all mine up yesterday, and the snow dog poop, and the snow melted. I was like, how the hell does one dog poop so much?
Right?
You think about it, though, it's probably a month.
I know, and they go 2 to 3 times a day. I mean, at least ours does.
yeah.
He's got a very active colon.
Why not do it when it's cold and the poop is frozen? Would be less of a mess for sure.
Yeah, but with the amount that's out there, I get what you're saying, but then you freeze.
Yeah. Beyonce is way overrated. Man.
I don't think she's overrated I think she's got an incredible voice. I think that they amped this Cowboy Carter album up a little bit more than I think that the actual people amped it up.
I don't think, listen, there is, I understand your argument. And I think there's validity to it. I do think there is some Beyonce hate out there that has developed over the last couple of years.
Only about this album. This is the only album that I've seen.
Listen,
when Texas Hold'em comes on, this is what I do. Actually,
I agree. I'm not saying you're not, but I'm saying that I think Taylor fans in particular,
no,
in the
don't,
last
don't
couple years,
put me in that box.
have become like, we hate Beyonce
has nothing
because
to do with
Taylor's
that.
better than Beyonce.
No.
But I believe there are people out there that are so big Taylor fans, they see Beyonce as a threat.
Oh, I don't think she's
To
a threat.
Taylor.
I think it's two different things.
You can't say Beyonce's overrated.
No.
I know you didn't say it. I'm saying like the texter, like, I get it if you don't like her and you're sick of her, but you can't look at that.
She has a legacy career. All I'm
Jesus.
talking about specifically is the album Cowboy Carter. And I didn't even hate Texas Hold'em. It's catchy. It is. And Jolene, you and I were talking about that off air.
I thought her cover of Jolene was incredible.
It was incredible. My point is that I don't believe that the album was Country Artist of the Year award worthy.
It goes to show you on the text, enough money, you can buy anything you want. Shakira is smoking. How about Avril Lavigne? That's another one. She looks almost like she did in 2000.
She looks ageless. My sister just saw her in concert last summer at Blossom.
Wrestling is a sport with a heart. People would argue that with you. Yeet, Jim Guy. Where's all this main event Jey Uso love coming from? How much did Jay-Z pay for that win? He might have just threatened. Beyonce got her DEI award. Now we're heading down that road.
Yeah, that
Christian, that's false. I can't stand Taylor or Beyonce coming from a woman. Christian, do you think Braun Breaker killed iShow Speed? That, if I showed you the video of what happened to that guy in the Royal Rumble, you would be like, wow.
Yeah.
He got killed. I'm convinced Beyonce is part of the, where are we going? P. Diddy madness. That's why
They've already said that.
I don't like her.
They've said that there was some involvement with Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Anyone else think Beyonce looked like Wendy Williams when they announced her name?
Case in point, Beyonce was shocked she got the album. And I do believe that was genuine shock on her face.
Yeah, I don't believe she was expecting to win
No.
that. Yeah. Good morning. Dance teacher Megan checking in this morning. One of my children was very late this morning. Now I'm on my way to work, stuck behind a bus. So great.
It's just like, that's going to happen. When you're running late, something's going to happen to make you later.
No, that's always how it is. And I was behind a bus the other day, too, going home from picking up Jimmy. And I was like, wow, we're going to stop at every damn house, aren't we? And we did.
Oh, school bus, yeah.
And we did. 747.
The Big Game. Call now to win hothead burritos for the big game with Q92.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. Who wants to become a finalist? 2 of you are going to win food from Hothead Burritos for the big game. It feeds 20. But you can't win unless you're a finalist. 330-450-9292. Caller 10, you'll be our latest. Good luck. So tough to ask you questions. Do you ever lay down, like, has anyone ever laid down the gauntlet or had the gauntlet laid down on you of like, just so you know? It always starts when a girl says, just so you know. You know, you're like, oh, here we go.
I lay that down with my husband on every date night.
But like on a first date.
You're like, just so you know,
Yeah.
when we get home, we're going to
Yeah.
bed. I get up really early all week.
So just let me sleep.
I'm just kidding.
Jake, you're a girl laid down the law on a first date and like set boundaries immediately before you've even so much as gone out?
No.
No?
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right. This is going great. Beer goggles are a real thing. Someone said on the text line. I had a girl once. She was like, just so you know, this is, we're hanging out and I'm going home. I don't do that on the first date with anybody. And I'm like, I didn't even.
But did she back down when you said that to her? Like, well, I just always put it out there because some
What
guys.
she said.
Yeah.
She said, like, I say that to everybody.
Okay.
I was like, Jesus Christ, I didn't even order a drink yet. Like, what? Like, we just got
She
set.
wanted to tell you why you were still sober.
I'm like, Jesus. I was like, okay, this is going to be fun. I can tell.
Yeah.
It threw my whole vibe off.
Why? Because you knew you weren't going to get any.
No, I just thought that was a crappy thing to just throw down. Like, I gave off no vibe that I was trying to like.
Is that like the adult
I
version
don't
of
think I
like
was
when
like, nice to meet you. Look at your boobs. I wasn't like.
is that like the adult version of like when you take your kids to the store and you're like, you're getting nothing on this trip, just so you know.
Yeah, my mom would do that. Actually, my mom would lie to me. She would say yes. She'd go, next time.
Don't even ask.
Next time I will. We have to go next time. But yeah, I remember a girl doing that and it threw me off. We did not go out again, and I want to say it was my decision. Because I was like, I don't.
Interesting.
That pissed me off. I was like, A, I did nothing to give you that vibe. B, why would you be ignorant and just say it so crappily like that?
Yeah, but when you realize, like, I understand that like rubbed you the wrong way and that's why. But telling the story, it sounds like you never went out with her again because she was like, I'm not putting out.
No, because I thought that was a bitchy thing to do. And I thought there was no reason for it. I didn't, like, what did I in any way do other than pick you up and take you to this restaurant that made you, I expect to get
Maybe
laid
it was
tonight.
the cologne or something. She thought maybe that was
maybe the curve was
your
working a little too hard that day.
that was your Sex Panther.
Oh. I do remember that. I was like, man, screw you. Who the hell want?
No, you won't.
I was like, I was thinking to myself, you know what? You're right. I am going to take you home after this. That's a very good observation. I hope somebody get a second date for people that don't call or ghost that person they got on a date, and then they call the other person and find the reason they're not calling them back. Listen, I've said this before. I have no problem with ghosting. It does not bother me. If I was ghosted, it doesn't bother. It can be disappointing if I like somebody, but I do not get offended by ghosting.
Congrats to our newest Q92 finalist.
Guess congratulations are in order.
Q92, hello, who's this?
Crystal, my kids had the phone.
Oh, you're fine.
Thanks for
Crystal,
calling in.
Crystal, where you called from?
Alliance.
All right, congratulations. You're call number 10. You're now a finalist.
All right.
Congrats, Crystal. You could just be receiving food for 20 people from Hothead Burritos just in time for the big game. You can enjoy burritos, bowls, tacos, nachos, quesadillas, all of the things while you sit back and relax and watch the game and the commercials. Just tell everybody your favorite station, making you a finalist.
Q92.
They want $250K for a house in the hood of Alliance. Listen, I lived in Alliance, and I actually enjoyed living in Alliance.
There's some really nice areas out here.
I had a house in Alliance, and I thought it was very... I had no problems, no issues. I did find a Walgreens shopping cart in my yard one day when I came home from work. I will say that happened. Other than that, the apartment complex was pretty much quiet next to me. The older couple next to me on the other side, they were lovely. The car wash always gave me entertainment. You know what I mean?
You got to watch a music video get shot there.
I did see a rap music video get shot there. It was fantastic.
Right. You had a front row
I still remember that.
Yeah.
They were on the hood. I was hearing the music, and that was not weird for me because a lot of people blast their music when they're cleaning their car out. So that wasn't odd to me. I've heard
I did that. I turned my car on it while I'm cleaning it.
I've heard country music, hip hop, hard rock. I've heard it all
when
I lived in that house in Alliance. But I just happened to get up because the bass was really thumping. I was like, oh. I looked up, and then I see, like, the girl and the guy, and they're dancing, and the guy's running around him with the camera. I was like, wow.
Did you then tape them taping the video?
No, I didn't. I should have.
Yes.
I should have. I saw a car wreck at that car wash.
Oh, boy.
That was fantastic.
What?
A couple. No, I'm not kidding. I watched this happen. A couple. I started to hear shouting. I got a couple minutes. I heard shouting. So I'm like, well, my windows are open. Let's see what we can see.
Nosy Nancy over here.
I look across the street, and I see a mother who got out of her car yelling at a couple that are in the car wash stall.
How did you know it was a mother?
Because I saw her. She got out of the car.
Does she just look like a mother, or she had a kid?
Totally like a mother.
Okay.
100% like a mother.
Okay.
She was yelling, and I heard things back and forth, but I couldn't. I made out a few F words, but I heard, but I really couldn't tell what was happening. So then I watched him peel out of the car wash stall.
Okay.
Peel out. So much so that he went around the corner of the building, lost control of his car, and crashed into the brick wall of the car wash. But then, on top of that, then he backed up and drove off.
Oh, my gosh.
And I think I even in my house went, that was awesome.
I wonder if they ever caught him. He
They
damaged the
did.
car wash.
No, they did.
Okay.
They did. So I had to speak to the police about it.
Oh, you were a witness.
I knew the cops.
Oh, well,
They were like friends of mine. So I was like, well.
I did, in fact, see what happened.
I was like, yeah, I don't know if they got cameras over there, but yeah, I mean, yeah, there's some stuff went down just now.
Yeah.
Clearly, you could see the brick is damaged.
Yeah.
And he was just like, nope, I'm leaving. Rage Room, these effing kids complaining about going back to school when they just had over 2 weeks off. I am dreading summer. That's funny.
I know.
For every mom like Lauren who loves when her kids are home,
I do.
there's
I do.
moms that want get out of the damn house right now.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Actually, my kid started mocking me last week at the end of the week. He's like, oh, mommy's going to start going, oh, you only have a couple more days left of vacation. I love when you guys are home. Like, he was making fun of me because I do.
What are you going to do when they move out?
I don't know. That's an honest to goodness question. That's why I told Tony, I said, we need to start working on each other. We need to like start finding a hobby or something, because otherwise it's really going to sting. We're going to like stand there and stare at each other and be like, no, what do you want to do?
Maybe like do couples like ceramic painting.
I could see Tony being down for that.
We'll get like a sports thing for him. Get like a Browns helmet. He can do a paint a ceramic.
Okay,
Browns
that's going to
helmet.
last us for like 2 weeks. Then what?
So you keep doing other things.
We're going to have our house full of ceramic
Oh
paint,
my God, imagine
painted
just ceramic
ceramics.
things everywhere that you two painted together with love. Can you imagine that? Do a Bernie Kosar.
That's like a nightmare.
Oh, everywhere you go, ceramics. This is getting weird.
Would you do that one yesterday? What about that one 2 weeks ago?
Just wait. Tomorrow we're doing a Jim Brown. Oh, it's going to be amazing.
I've got some news for you.
WDJQ Canton, Massillon, New Philly. Broadcasting live and worldwide at Q92Radio.com with a Jordan Miller news update.
Vice President J.D. Vance is set to visit East Palestine today for the second anniversary of the Norfolk Southern train derailment. He'll be joined by Ohio leaders, including Governor Mike DeWine and Senator Bernie Moreno. Mayor Trent Conaway says Vance wants to see cleanup progress and reassure residents they have not been forgotten about. The visit comes as Conaway pushes for long-term health care for first responders. The NTSB also referenced East Palestine this week, calling for action on railroad safety. The Army has identified the 3 soldiers killed in last week's Black Hawk helicopter crash near Washington, D.C. Chief Warrant Officer 2 Andrew Lloyd Eves, Captain Rebecca Loback, and Staff Sergeant Ryan Austin O'Hara were aboard when it collided with a passenger jet on Wednesday. Recovery efforts are still ongoing in the Potomac River. Meanwhile, families of the American Eagle flight victims held a memorial at the crash site on Sunday. Over in Philadelphia, an NTSB investigation continues into an air ambulance crash that killed 7 people and injured 22, including 3 critically. Flu cases are rising in Stark County. Health officials report 136 cases for the week ending January 18th, with 19 hospitalizations. That's up from 82 cases around Christmas time. Canton City public health officials say that the increase is typical for this time of year, likely due to holiday gatherings, cold weather, and people spending more time indoors. Despite the rise, health officials say the numbers are consistent with previous flu seasons. With your latest Q92 news, I'm Jordan Miller.
It's a story time with Jake now. I don't know. You got something that happened to you, what, today?
Yeah, last night, this morning, same difference.
Okay.
So I've done the whole, set my alarm at a different time than I was supposed to, like the 5 p.m. instead of 5 a.m. And then I was, really late to work before.
Everyone's done that.
Yeah,
I think
everyone's
that's
done
pretty
that.
standard.
I did this to a new level, I think.
.803 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. We're on the radio. We're streaming at Q92Radio.com, where you can listen to this radio station from our website 24/7. And we are also live on Q92's Facebook, YouTube, and X. Q92 Radio on Facebook, Q92 Radio on YouTube, and at Q92 on X. Like, follow. And what else we got to do, Lauren?
Drop flower emojis in the comments.
No.
Smash that.
Smash the subscribe button.
Smash that subscribe.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Smash that subscribe. So you can become a subscriber to the YouTube channel. You can get alerts whenever we go live with the morning show. Whenever we go live with Downtown with the Diva every Thursday at 11. Or any of our sporting broadcasts, high school or Mount Union. You'll get alerts. Any of our interviews, anything. You'll love it. You'll just love it. So go ahead. Like, follow, subscribe. You'll be glad you did. I promise you. Do not forget, Mark Johnson, News Channel 5. It's going to be an up and down weather week. So who better to tell you about it than Mark Johnson, News Channel 5? Of course, we had Groundhog Day yesterday. Turns out, we have 6 more weeks of winter?
Duh. Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what? We do anyway. And that was the halfway point of winter. So look at it this way, too. We are now halfway done with winter.
Thank God.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. And also, just in case you guys forgot from last week,
Take your shirt off!
shout out to Andy Elliott. I'm inspired.
No.
So we got that going on for you. But right now, though, we've been telling you about this all morning long. We've been hyping it over the weekend. Of course, we still have our You're Included contest going on for Hothead Burritos for the big game. As a matter of fact, we've got 2 finalists already this morning for that contest. We hooked up Erica from Canton and Crystal from Alliance. They're now in the running. They might be one or maybe both of the winners we call on Thursday morning. But we also have a brand new contest to announce for you guys this morning, and we're going to announce that, and then we're going to get a finalist with the cue to call this hour in the 9 o'clock hour, and we're going to get one on the live video stream. We already told you earlier. Head on over there, click the like button, put the flower emoji in the comment section, and it's time to tell you what that new contest is. I think we should set the tone. Little Bon Jovi, Bed of Roses. I mean, when you tell a woman, I want to lay you down on a bed of roses. For tonight, I'll sleep on a bed of nails. That's some
sacrifice.
Love.
That is.
I mean, said this a million times. Fun fact, this song, he was written as kind of his confessional to his wife for maybe not being
so faithful.
The best husband.
Right.
Great hit, though.
Yeah.
Great hit. I remember when I first heard this on the Keep the Faith album, I was like, that's the hit of the album. That's the hit.
You were probably right, huh?
I think I was. I was
yeah.
Like, that's the one that everyone's going to be like, yep. A lot of you got married in the 90s and you used this.
As I dream about moving.
Not saying y'all did.
Right.
But a lot of you did. I don't blame any of you. What was yours again?
Our wedding song?
Yeah. I know you told us.
It was John Cicada. Not John Cicada. Babyface.
Okay, that's. I was like, wait a minute. I was like,
John Cicada just jumped.
You guys just like power dancing in your wedding?
No. That would have been kind of fun though.
John Cicada theme wedding?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, what's the name of the song? It's from Simon Birch.
I mean, it's Babyface. He had a bunch of them. But you threw me off with John Cicada there for a second. All right. That would have been awesome.
Every time I close my eyes.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's a good choice.
It's
a good choice. I'd love to know what Jake would pick as a wedding song if he was getting ready to start. Do you have any idea?
No.
AJR.
Does AJR have a love song?
No, I don't know.
I don't think so.
No.
Not like that.
What about what's the other band you really like?
Bowling for Soup. They don't have one either.
Does Bowling for Soup have a love song?
Don't think so.
Do you like Fits in the Tantrums? Because they remind me a lot of AJR.
I don't know who that is.
We'll have to play you a Fits in the Tantrum song.
Okay.
I think he would like them since he likes AJR.
Who's like Star's favorite singer or artist?
Right now she likes Alan Warren.
Good old Alan Warren.
Wow.
He's a TikTok person.
Yeah.
I've never heard of him.
Me neither.
Does he have any love songs?
I have no idea.
Okay. Well, we're going to have some work to do when you get engaged.
You guys don't listen to music much together, do you?
No.
Do y'all just sit in silence?
No, she always plays her music in the car.
Well, besides Alan Warren, who else does she like to listen to?
She likes
Wu-Tang?
No, she likes Panic at the Disco and like all those.
Okay. Like Brendan Urie.
Yeah.
Like Fall Out Boy.
Yeah, Fall Out Boy.
I got you. That kind of genre.
Yeah.
All right. Nothing wrong with that at all. All right, I think we've stalled enough. Lauren, what is the new contest?
I was going to say, people are like, get on with it,
people.
people.
Yeah.
Hey, we have a beautiful diamond necklace. White. It's white gold from Duncan's Diamonds. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's got a pink tourmaline stone in the center of it. This is a $700 value. Listen, you can win this for your significant other, or you can treat yourself. You can frost yourself in diamonds. Christian, what's that from?
Smother yourself in
No, frost yourself.
I don't know.
How to lose a guy in 10 days.
I remember that.
Yeah, the jeweler lady.
No, I don't. I remember the Love Fern part.
That Matthew McConaughey came up with that pitch to her because they needed the Isadora diamond. That's that yellow diamond necklace she had on that she ran out of the party with it on.
Infamous.
Yeah, that was the campaign that night, was frost yourself with diamonds.
Wish I remember that.
Yeah, now you know.
I do remember. It's our Love Fern. You let it die. Remember
Right.
that?
Yeah.
I do remember that. I do remember her in that yellow dress.
I loved it when she bent over with the Kleenex and she's like, blow. Because
She looked so beautiful in that yellow dress in that movie.
she really did.
In that scene.
Yeah.
It's just like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Mm-hmm. How about that, though? How would you like to win that for Valentine's Day, which is 2 weeks away?
Yep.
Just so she knows. A beautiful Valentine's pennant.
I mean, I've seen it up close and personal. It's so gorgeous. It really is. It's very pretty.
Duncan's Diamonds is the best.
Yeah, they are.
They do an amazing job. All their stuff's great. And we're helping you hook that up with someone for Valentine's Day. Now, if you want to win that, you got to listen for the cue to call. We're going to do it this hour, next hour, and somebody on the live stream is going to become a finalist. Head on over, like button in the comments section, put the flower emoji so you can have a chance to be picked at the end of the show.
And not only that, we're going to sweeten the deal. You get the necklace, but you'll also get a dozen roses from our friends at D. Hobson Alliance.
Oh, come on. We've literally taken care of Valentine's Day.
Like, if a dude wins this, or it's someone for their significant other, like, it's done. It's totally taken care of.
You're
and
done.
if you don't have anybody, win it for yourself.
Treat yourself.
Yeah.
We've said it a million times. There you go. That's the new contest. It's officially underway. Time to start listening for the cue to call. The first one this hour. It's 8:11. It's Sabrina Carpenter. She won a Grammy last night. It's Taste on Q. This is a moment that can change your life. Like we said, we had that Millennium album, start to finish. It's not often that artists anymore, or ever really, made albums that you could, honest to God, truly put on from start to finish and just let it go.
Yeah.
Now, in today's world, it's different. We make our playlist, we do all that, but like, you got to buy the CD, you know?
Yeah.
You'd skip songs. Even if you like the artist, you'd skip some songs.
Well, we were so into it. We listened to it so much. We would keep my nephews, Tony's nephews, overnight. And they literally started watching the music video so much. The next thing you knew, they were like across the room and they all had their parts. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, they would be certain Backstreet Boys.
We wanted to be, yeah.
Right. And they would do like the dance and the hand motions. And they were like 4 to 6 years old. Yeah, it was really funny.
I mean, I'm trying to think other albums that I could listen to from start to finish. Obviously, to me, in sync, No Strings Attached.
No Strings Attached and Millennium were two of them.
You could literally let them run.
Yeah.
There were some Bon Jovi albums, I would say. New Jersey, I could let go.
Yeah.
The first Eminem album, I could let that go from start to finish, and I didn't have to skip anything. There was nothing I want. Like, it's tough because you're always like, no, not that one. You know, I'm taking us back.
I even do that with Taylor now.
Like, not that one.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, man. Text message. Kids these days don't understand scratching a CD, listening to it so much. Mine was Michael Jackson Thriller. So that was an album. You put that CD in and you wouldn't skip a song.
No.
You just let it go. Jay kind of missed the CDs. I think you came in as they were ending.
Yeah. I had a CD player in my first car.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is there an album that you honest would put in? You didn't have to skip anything? I'm guessing.
No.
Yeah, I would.
I can't think of one. Because even like the AJR albums that I have now, I have a couple of them on CDs. So I'll skip a song or two.
Yeah, I understand. There's a Sound of Madness, Shine Down. I don't have to skip a song.
I think there was very few that I had to skip. I was a big Bush 16 Stone album
That's
fan.
a great album.
Yeah.
That was a
I used
really
to
good
listen to
album.
that one pretty much from start to finish.
Ask you guys cringe things you've done. Trying to impress someone. I don't care if you go from now all the way back to when you were a kid. Said we do ours. I can tell you right now. One thing I remember doing this was middle school, me.
Yeah.
In my kitchen. I believe I played over the phone from my tape player. Bon Jovi, I'll Be There For You for a girl on the phone.
Oh my God. That's amazing.
No! Just thinking about it makes me want to run away.
I get it.
Just thinking about it.
You know what? That was
Makes
sweet,
me-
Christian, though. How old were you?
It had to be junior high.
Okay, so yeah, you were really young. You were a baby still.
No excuse. No excuse. And that, if you want to know how old I am, I held my house phone up to my tape player.
Well, what other option did you have
In case
then?
you want to know how old I am. It was called a house phone, everyone. You had this
A
phone that was
landline.
a landline. Google that if you want to know how the settlers lived in America. That was probably one of mine that came to mind immediately.
Okay.
I played I'll Be There For You by Bon Jovi on the telephone to a girl I like.
Solid.
What do you think yours is?
So back in high school, the football players would pick somebody every week to wear their jersey.
Ooh.
But like if you wore their jersey, you made them a box. Did you guys have that?
No. We had the cheerleaders made the senior boys like
We did
decorate
that
their
too.
lockers and
Yeah.
get candy. Oh,
Yeah. Well, that's kind of like the box situation. So the box would be like all their favorite stuff. So it'd be like candy and cookies and brownies.
okay.
And there was a guy that I really, really liked. So I made him boxes. We never dated, but I wanted to.
Multiple boxes?
I think I did it twice. And then I was like, this is crap.
What'd you put in it?
I baked brownies. I got his favorite candy.
Oh man, all that effort?
Yeah.
And you
For
thought
really nothing.
You thought the box was going to be the way. Like,
Yeah, I thought
he's
maybe
gonna
it could be
see
the tipping
this,
point. I was hoping.
and he's going to be like, I got to be with this Lauren girl. Look at all these brownies and candies.
Yeah. We were just friends.
Did he even say thank you?
Yeah.
It
He said
didn't-
thank you, but it
didn't
was like,
lead to anything.
right. It was like, thank you. And then someone else would walk around with his jersey on. Not me.
Oh man. All right, Jake, what do you got?
I don't think mine counts anymore, but I remember in middle school I DM'd this girl that I liked because we were friends for like a year and then she stopped talking to me completely.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just sent her like a red picture of just like a red screen and I like poured my heart out to her over a DM and I never got a response.
Wait, what do you mean you put a red screen?
Look, you had
Like a red background.
Yeah. Like I think at the time on Instagram you had to put like a picture with it.
Yes.
You couldn't just like send a DM.
Oh, and you like?
And I know I didn't know what the picture should be, so I just put like a red screen or something
Yeah.
like. And then
For love.
Can you find that message?
I don't think so. I mean, I haven't read
I
it.
think you
since.
might be able to get up your messages in Instagram.
I'll let you look through it, but I don't. I don't.
And you
I remember pouring my heart out to her and like confessing like that I really liked her, but
did she even write back?
Nope.
You got
God damn it.
ghosted.
Oh, come on. No! You know what though? I commend you for going for it.
Thank you.
I commend you for going.
I mean, look at all of us. It all worked out for us.
Hey, yeah, obviously we're all doing fine now.
Right.
But
the time it stung.
God. Hey, listen, man.
All I've got to say is the guy that I made the box for, like, I think he's been divorced a couple times. like,
screw you, man. Screw you.
You had a chance.
God. Good Lord. Text message. I see some text messages. We'll get to them here in a second. I want to know as you look back in your memory right now, what's the most cringe thing to you that you remember doing to impress or try to get someone you like to like you, or maybe even just someone you were dating, you wanted to like impress them? What's the most cringe thing, in your opinion, you've ever done? Okay. I get that. Has this brought any rage out of you yet, Jake? Or are you still rageless?
Not yet.
Nothing. Nothing
It
bothers
takes quite
this
a
guy.
bit to get him ruffled.
Yeah, I think something would have pissed him off in the last couple weeks.
I know.
God, mighty.
It's not.
All right, Jake. Must be nice to live in your little world of Zen, huh?
I used to meditate all the time, actually.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. When I was in high school, when I was going through some breakups, I got a guided meditation app. I would do it every morning before my shower.
Like on a yoga mat or like just in bed?
Just on the bathroom floor.
Wait. So when in high school, at Jackson High School, I hate when you make me stop the music. And you went through.
I love it.
Someone broke up with you.
Yeah.
And your thought was, how do I get through this? And you got a meditation app.
Yep.
And on your bathroom floor, would meditate every morning.
Every morning for like a solid couple months. Yeah.
What would
it taught me things like how to set boundaries, how to like.
I'm glad it worked for you. It was the mental picture of seeing Jake sitting on the bathroom floor.
Yeah, I see like in your bathroom and downward dog and just
No,
like.
I wasn't doing yoga. I was meditating. I had earplugs in. I got earplugs or headphones.
Did you have a salt lamp or anything?
No.
They say that like helps.
What would you do? Would you like sit Indian style and just close your eyes?
Yep.
Why your bathroom? What's wrong with your bedroom?
I could have done in my bedroom. I don't know. I just always did it before my shower. So I got my clothes, put them in the shower, meditated, and took a shower.
Was the shower on while you were meditating?
I don't think so.
To create a steamy,
Did you
warm
say-
environment?
Because it was only 5-minute meditation.
I'm trying to like paint a picture. I'm sorry.
Wait, did you say you got out of your clothes then meditated? No. Oh, I was like, you were
I got my
nude
clothes
meditating.
I'm so hoping that's
I did.
what
I think
you
I
said.
did. I think I did say that, but I didn't mean that. Like I got my clothes ready, like
And put them in the bathroom.
Yeah.
8:20 right here on today's hit music. Q92, Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you, hanging out. Hope you guys having a great one out there. Hope your Monday is off to the best start it can be. Sports coming up here in about 10 minutes. Also, your first opportunity to become a finalist to win that beautiful necklace from Duncan's Diamonds in New Philly, valued at $700 from Valentine's Day. How great is that? Plus, we're throwing in a beautiful bouquet of roses from DeHoff's Flowers in Alliance. Because Q92 is hooking you up for Valentine's Day like we do every year. So we got that for you. And here are the cue to call. Be caller number 10. Had a very nice weekend.
That's good.
Lazy Sunday, but Saturday we had we took Jimmy to the monster truck. Mm-hmm. And he didn't love the noise. It was a little bit of a miss.
Yeah.
Loved the pit party before.
Just give it another year. He'll be fine.
He loved the pit party. He loved walking up and touching the tires because he loves monster trucks. He got a bunch of pictures with him and next to the trucks and on the ATVs and bikes and stuff. And he loved that. When the actual noise of the truck started, it was no longer fun. He realized.
He didn't get used to it all.
A little more. Luckily we're up in this like VIP lounge to where there was like a back area away.
VIP money? You got the money for that?
I don't.
Yeah.
It is the name of the VIP place is where.
Did you get to
Jamie
stay
worked.
at the VIP bougie?
I don't know if I call it
truck?
bougie. I don't know if anything with a monster truck is bougie.
It can be if you've got a VIP suite.
So it was an area, not so much a suite. And it was sponsored by the company she works for.
Gotcha.
So wasn't so much that, but although, God bless her, she got her bonus. I don't know what that's like. No, I don't.
I said, what's that? You said, I don't know what that's like.
I mean, the amount.
No, I know. It's like, yes.
I'm like, what?
Jamie and my husband, their companies do things.
Very similar.
Yeah.
Very similar. And they reward similarly. And I have never been with anyone who's received a bonus like that. I said, what? You're getting what? What?
Yeah.
That's just a bonus?
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, we picked two different career paths.
Yeah. Where we used to work, we would get profit sharing. And
My
that
dad
was
used
nice.
to get that. My dad would get that.
I mean, like, when I say profit sharing, though, I mean, there were some times that our profit sharing check was bigger than our paychecks. That was nice.
So we did that. And then we went home. My sister came over and actually watched Jimmy for the night. And Jimmy and I got a hotel for the evening.
Whoa!
Yeah, we did. We had our first night with no dogs, no baby. Just like, we got to just...
So at least spend the night at your house so you guys could go get it on in a hotel room.
Yeah. And
nice.
we did express our love physically.
Okay, great. It's so gross. Not
But
the
before
actual,
that-
not the actual
but-
what you did, the way you say it.
Before that,
You cheapen it and make it sound
no,
so
no, no,
seedy.
no, it's not seedy.
Ugh.
Seedy would be like, "Yo, we got it on."
Actually, it is seedy.
I would be like, "Oh, we got it on." That's typical male chauvinist. I'm like, we expressed our love physically. We got in the hotel room. First thing I know, she's yelling,
Take your shirt off.
You've been planning that all morning, haven't you?
"No," but it worked out perfect. And she was like, "Sing to me." I was like, "Okay."
Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. One pound
Why
fish.
did you play the other one?
That's what
It
I
was
call
more
it.
romantic.
So I guess I should have sang to her.
Never seen you looking so lovely as you did tonight. I never seen you shine so bright.
Better than the original. Before that, we went to because the Royal Rumble was that night. We went to the Lube and got wings together, and we're hanging out. Then we went to the casino after that. We went monster trucks, Lube to have wings, casino, Hollywood Gaming Casino, and then to the hotel. It was a
What
great
time did you go to bed?
late. We're like, by the time we were done with everything, probably 1:30.
Wow.
Yeah, for us, when you're old, that is late, everyone. You young kids are like, what? I'm like, you don't know. It was a nice evening. I was hitting on the Zeus. That's my favorite game to play. That's my favorite slot machine to play, and I thought it was gone, and I finally found it. I sat down. I hit twice on the Zeus, and she made me cash out. I wanted to keep going.
Oh, Jamie did.
She was like, give it.
Yeah.
Give it. I was like, well, Zeus, we're on a heater. She's like, yeah, and you're going to lose it all and give it all right back. We did. I listened to her.
Okay.
But I was hitting Zeus. That's the best game out. Oh, I love playing that. Besides Buffalo.
Oh, yeah. I don't gamble, so.
It's just slot machines.
I know, but I don't like to lose anything. Like, I get in a bad mood.
Oh, I didn't.
Good.
Me and Zeus were like this.
Glad it worked out. I think some people can gamble and some people can't. And some people think they can gamble.
So it was
but
a
they can't.
really nice Saturday.
That's
I
good.
really enjoyed it. So everyone, I got to get that. Everyone keeps asking for that. Chris, whatever happened to the pastor that crushed the kid?
Yeah, they really enjoyed it, and you got rid of it for some reason.
I still have it. I just finding it is like looking through a needle. I can't never find it, especially like
Re-Google
right
it.
Christian, same experience when I took my son. He loved the pit party, but got scared once the engines roared, even with his headphones on. So he watched it from the exit until the dirt bikes came out.
There you go.
Yeah. Little ones need headphones at Monster. He had them.
Yep.
It just didn't really matter. And again, even at home the next day, he's like, wants to watch Monster Truck. We bought him one. He won't put it down. Fantastic. I work for a company that tells us every month all the multiple millions they make in sales, but come bonus time, sorry, we don't have enough to give you anything. I'd take a Jelly of the Month club over nothing. But listen, not every company can afford. Now,
Correct.
Are there some that probably can and don't?
But then I feel like usually they have some other form of like.
It is a bonus.
It is.
You're not obligated.
No.
You know, to be fair, it's not. You know what I mean? It's a bonus. But yeah, it happens. I don't think I've ever worked at a job.
Where you gotten a bonus like
No,
that?
my old radio job before here. No, they didn't believe in those. They didn't believe in those. You worked at a place where they did.
Mm-hmm.
Jake, did you ever work at a place
No.
where? What do you get? Couldn't even get it out.
Nope.
McDonald's, no
Already.
bonuses.
Oh, we got $10 Giant Eagle gift cards.
Hey, that's
now.
a bonus.
It's a bonus. $10.
What'd you buy with it? Some snackies?
I don't even know if I used it, to be honest.
Why
You
would
were
you
that
leave money
offended?
on the table?
Yeah. Well, the owner just liked to do it because we got the gas points at Giant Eagle.
Listen, fuel
Smart.
perks are real,
Yeah.
man. Some people get bonuses. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But I wanted to tell you because I know this would make you mad because it bothered Jamie. At one of the places we were at during that day of fun, we were purchasing things,
Yeah.
and when you go to pay, it comes up. Do you want to tip? But it's already clicked
Yes.
on 20%. It's already checked. There is no like, would you like to? It's already checked, and she didn't like it.
No, because
and I
it's
said,
deception.
I go, Lauren would be right there with you. I
Oh my
said,
gosh,
Lauren
yes.
would be right there.
It's
And it doesn't
deception.
it doesn't really bother me. But she didn't like it. She's like, I just don't like it. I don't like that it's already clicked. Like, are you trying to trick people? She's like, if they want to tip, they're going to tip. She's like, why are you checking it so that they might not even, so now you have to uncheck it. And I assume maybe even do it in front of the people.
Yeah, no, I think it's crap. I think it's total crap. You know what? These employers should feel bad for making people feel bad about not tipping. If I walk up to your counter and I ask for,
you
and
got
I
me a
ask for
beer and a
something,
pretzel?
and you're ringing,
Or wait,
what did you just say to me?
maybe you got a beer or a pretzel or something?
Yeah, so you did your job, but you didn't have to come out from around the counter that you work behind.
Listen, you've been
I'm
making
not
those pretzels
tipping
all
you.
day.
No, they have not. I highly doubt that they were back there letting the yeast rise and then putting the pretzel dough in boiling water to par bake it.
You try scooping popcorn. You try it.
It's crap, Christian, and you know it.
It's funny, but yeah, the 20% was already clicked. So maybe they're just assuming.
20%?
Yeah.
They're just assuming you're going to get good service. And what if you don't? What if it's crap?
You could uncheck it.
Listen, I'll tell you what. I am a tipper. I was such a champ Saturday night because you know how I am about service. We took the kids, my sister and I went out with our kids and got some dinner, okay? Because Tony had other plans. The place that we went is a childhood favorite of mine, okay? And I love them dearly. We had the worst service, but this kid was trying. Man, he was trying. It wasn't enough. Honestly, it wasn't his fault. They should have had another server working that area with him.
So many places are having
and it
issues.
was not his fault. But I mean, Christian, when I say he was so busy, when he brought us our glass of like pop that we had ordered, it was half full. He didn't even take the time to fill the cup. And then on the menu, it says for larges, you get one free refill. I'm like, oh, heck no. He didn't. He wasn't that way. Like he kept coming back and he's like, I'll get you more. I'll get you more.
Mhm.
Like he was so spread thin. I still tipped him 20% because I could tell he was really trying. He was super sweet, super apologetic. He ran his butt off. So yes, am I going to tip him even though it wasn't stellar, but it wasn't his fault and I saw he was trying? Yes. Am I going to tip the person who got my pretzel out of the warming machine and got my beer? Probably not. Not like that. The two are not the same.
Would seeing that 20% tip was already checked,
It would enrage me to the point where I might not ever shop there again. I'm not kidding.
All right.
It's deceptive.
It bothered her. It didn't bother me, but it bothered her too.
Yeah.
It bothered her. She didn't like it. She
Nope.
was not a fan.
Mm-mm.
Jake, would that bother you?
I don't think so.
Maybe it's just a guy-girl thing.
Jake would never notice. He would just pay it.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, that's true too.
That's probably why they do it too.
20%.
I think it's genius. It makes. I mean, I see your point, but
It's
You think,
they
it's,
get more money.
you think it's genius by the company?
Yeah,
or by the
'cause-
people trying to get tips for their
because
employees?
most people are just going to not see it or not pay attention, just pay it. So they're going to get more money
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
I
Which
do
is
think it probably
deceptive.
gets them more tips.
It's deceptive.
I don't know if it's deceptive. It's right there on the screen.
I am so tired, though, of people thinking that they're entitled to a tip. If you didn't do anything that deserves a tip, you're not getting a freaking tip. Get it off the machines. Maybe I'll write the White House. Maybe it should be a law.
Well,
Since we're in the business of signing executive orders, let's sign that one.
I'd start with your congressman and work your way up.
Whatever. It needs to come off. Like, seriously, it makes me so
Does anyone
angry.
know? Do they all split the tips or is it just the front counter? I don't know. I guess that would depend
It
on the
depends
business.
on the business. And we've had this conversation before. And a lot of places were like they've gotten away from the whole splitting tips thing because it's not fair. Let's just say Christian doesn't bust tables as good as I do. And Jake is waiting all the tables and doing majority of the work because Christian and I can't keep up. Why do we deserve to share the tips when some people haven't pulled their weight? See what I'm saying?
No, I get it. I get it. Man, you bringing it today.
Oh,
You're
dude.
just bringing the fire.
Dude, it's still rolling from Friday.
Let's go. I'm curious, your guys, does it anger you when you go someplace and like I said, what I came into contact with where the tip is already kind of checked for you when you put your card in? Like, would that bother you? Or are you just like, whatever?
I'm tired of the tipping on normal transactions. I am all for tipping when people provide an above and beyond service or it's a tippable job. There are certain things that are tippable. Someone gives you a haircut. You know that they're not making that entire $30 for that haircut. It's not going in their pocket 100%. So you're going to tip them because they've got to pay booth rental space and product fees and all of the above. Same with a waitress. There are certain things that require a tip. There are a lot of things that don't.
What do you guys think about that? When you put your card in, you see 20% tip already there and checked. You have to uncheck it or else it's going to just automatically tip 20%. What are you guys' thoughts? I'll bet you have them. Let's take a look at sports. It's Q92.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Cavaliers beat the Dallas Mavericks yesterday by a score of 144-101. The Cavaliers 40-9 on the season, and now with a 12-game lead over the Pacers in the NBA Central standings. The Cavs are off today. They'll host the Boston Celtics tomorrow night at 7:30 at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. You can watch that game on TNT. College basketball last night, number 18 Illinois beat Ohio State 87-79. The Buckeyes fall to 13-9 on the season, 5-6 in Big Ten play. The Buckeyes are off until the 6th when they host Maryland on FS1. NFL news, the NFC beat the AFC 76-63 in the Pro Bowl flag football game yesterday. The NFC has won all 3 years in the flag football format that began in 2023. And in college football news, Ohio State offensive coordinator Chip Kelly is leaving the program to become the offensive coordinator under Pete Carroll for the Las Vegas Raiders. That's a look at sports right here on today's hit music, Q92. Well, you want to know how weird and idiotic I can be? Listen to this 100% true story, unfabricated. I don't even think it's funny, but it really happened. So I got home yesterday. Right as I got home, Jimmy had passed out on our bed. Well, we're all about him in his crib, so I took him, put him in his crib.
Yeah.
He was out. I went downstairs. So I was like, okay, it's the middle of the day. Jamie's working. Baby's sleeping. The only thing I'm thinking, video games. I was like, let's go. So I get down in the basement. I'm groovy. I just got the game on. Turned it on. I got a beverage to my right. Life is great, right? I got the baby monitor here so I can see the baby moving around. If he wakes up, I can hear him because obviously I don't want her to get him because I'm playing a video game.
And she's working.
Yeah. So then she texts like, you're like, while he's sleeping, you should run to the butcher block and get us some steak. And at first I was like, damn it. I was like, you know what? Grilled steak sounds fantastic. Who doesn't like grilled steak and some steak from the butcher? So I'm like, all right, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. I was like, what kind of steak do you want? She's more of a strip steak. I'm more of a ribeye. Not a problem.
Okay.
So I go over. I walk right in. I know nothing about really going to a true butcher. I just walked in and there was like 5 people working there. They all just like looked at me.
Like, what can we do for you?
Okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, hi, I want to get a couple steaks. They were like, what do you need? I will. They didn't say it in unison. Only the one girl said it. I said I would like 1 strip and 1 boneless ribeye. And she was like, an inch?
The thickness.
Hell if I know. Sure, whatever. But yeah, I go.
Whatever you recommend.
Yeah,
You're
like,
the butcher.
Okay.
Right.
And got him. I paid for him. And I got to the car and I'm like, it's kind of small steak. And then I heard the guy behind me and he was like, oh, one of your biggest. I was like, oh, you should specify. Beautiful necklace from Duncan's Diamonds in New Philly, valued at over $700 for Valentine's Day. You'll also get to receive a beautiful bouquet of roses from D. Hoff's Flowers in Alliance. We give this away Thursday the 13th. That's the day before Valentine's Day. That's next Thursday. Yes, that's how close Valentine's Day is getting. Absolutely. Talking about that automatic tipping. I knew it'd get Lauren going.
It's deceptive. I'm sorry. I wholeheartedly believe in tipping and tipping well when it's warranted. But if I walk up to your counter and I've had a 3-minute exchange with you, I'm not giving you 20% of what I just paid for the product.
Let's go to the text line and see what people have to say. Christian, settle Lauren down. She's getting ready to swear. I know.
It's close. I'll tell you what.
She's madder about this than Beyonce.
Yeah.
I completely agree with Lauren. The tipping is getting ridiculous when people want tips and they're not even providing the service or good service for that matter. Automatic tipping is ridiculous. I'm with Lauren on this one. I'd be pissed if the tip was pre-checked. I only tip if you do something above and beyond, not just out my items, put my items in a bag, and hand it to me. Long-time bartender / server here. Man, you guys are striking a nerve this AM. LOL. Currently searching for my soap box.
Well, I don't think you need to find your soapbox because you said you're a longtime server bartender. That is a tippable profession. We were talking about that. If you guys are just tuning in right now, we're talking about the difference between just going somewhere that isn't necessarily like a tippable experience, like walking up to a cash register and making a purchase, nothing more, nothing less, but then deceptively being offered to leave a tip and 20% is already pre-checked. Versus going into a restaurant, going into a bar, getting a haircut, even the car wash. Those are tippable experiences where you are definitely going to compensate them regardless because they performed a service for you. Doing your regular job of ringing a cash register is not the same as someone who busts their butt all night to sling drinks or to wait on tables. It's not the same.
They poured your drink?
I'm sorry. Are you talking about how they took the cup and put it under the automatic Coke dispenser?
And hit the button. You got to hit the button. Or push back the lever. I'm with Lauren. If I have to go pick up my food myself, I'm not tipping. See, I do tip sometimes when I pick up my food. They still cooked it for me before I got there. They still prepared the food for me. That I do.
That I think is a case-by-case experience. I've tipped before to pick up.
Yeah.
And there's been other times when I haven't. We have a local pizza place. I told you off air, those kids bust their butts in there and our food's always been fresh on time and our order's always been right. So I do leave a tip just because I'm like, these kids are hustling. And it's an entirely teenager-led kitchen.
I feel like 20% is like the default amount regardless of service and quality of food, but I definitely would change it if something was bad or something was better. And you have to watch doing the tip on those machines because sometimes the percentage that they show isn't the actual percentage if you do the math. What? Are you calling shady percentage markings? I don't know if anyone's doing that. I hope no one's doing that.
Yeah, I hope not.
Really hope not.
Brandon on Facebook said, well, if there weren't so many cheapskates like Lauren, businesses wouldn't have to do that. Trust me. I do my part for economic stimulus. Ask my husband.
Yeah, ask your horse. Yeah.
And I also make sure that I tip when it's appropriate, and I tip well.
Man, I don't let it bother me. If they deserve a tip, I'll tip them. But sometimes they're shortchanging themselves by automatically forcing me to pay 20%. What does bother me is the tip cup at the liquor store's cashier station.
There's a tip cup there?
I've never seen one at a liquor store. That'd be an odd place. They have a tip jar at the liquor store.
Yeah, really.
I hate it. I also hate going to stores or restaurants that charge you to use your debit card, knowing that everyone doesn't carry cash. Let me see. Like some places charge $2 more if you use your card, and I don't go there anymore. Well, for some local businesses or smaller businesses, it does cost them money to use the cards. I clean houses, and half my clients don't tip. I would clean a house cleaner. I would tip a house.
It depends. If you're
really?
Yeah, and I'll tell you what the difference is. If I'm calling Mary Maids, I know they're not making all that money. I would absolutely make a tip. If I have someone who has their own business where it's just them and maybe one other person and they're setting their rates and I'm paying full, you know what I mean? I'm paying that rate and everything. I think there is a difference.
Yeah, because if a company, you're not getting that money. The person's not getting all that money. They're getting a rate.
Correct. They're getting a portion of that, or they're getting an hourly fee.
But if you were doing like Susan's cleaning,
right?
Susan
says it's $250 to deep clean my house once a week. Then
Susan's getting
$250 minus maybe some cleaning supply costs. Do you see what I'm? But
I do. I just
okay.
But you really look into like, should I tip? Like you really do the.
Christian, regardless of you saying we have horse money, we do budget.
I know. Budget. Ramsey. You have
I can't
Ramsey
just
on your
toss
side.
20s out every time I go get a Coke at Sam's Club.
Well, yeah. Sam's Club. Actually, they have very cheap stuff.
Oh, their pretzels are banging.
They're only like $1.
Yeah.
I know.
Amazing.
You pay more for that for a pretzel smaller at a high school football or basketball game.
Mm-hmm. Well, but that benefits the Booster Club a lot, so I don't mind.
It does. It does. The lady that cleans houses, do you do it for a company or are you like your company?
Oh, you're asking. I thought somebody else texted that. I was like, woo, great minds. High five. Whoever
I
said
think
that.
there's a huge difference because certain people also get paid minimum wage compared to the minimum wage for waiters or bartenders.
No, that is true. Some people get, well, not even minimum wage. I mean, certain places that we go, we've heard Starbucks pays very well, but there's still a tip option there.
Yeah.
So I definitely think that waiters, because back in my day, I don't want to date myself, but I think I got like $2.65 an hour and plus tips.
There you go. Some tips can be nice sometimes, though.
Right.
Sometimes.
But for waitressing.
Yeah.
That's normal.
The percentages are messed up on those machines. You should definitely look into it on TikTok. TikTok doing the research there. How about the tip jars at dispensaries?
Really?
Someone says.
Oh, they answered.
They said they work for a company.
And girl, you deserve all those tips. Because
Yeah,
I know
and
you
half
are
her
not making
people
what
aren't
they're
tipping.
That's right.
And she works for a company, so she's not getting all that money.
No.
And she's on her hands and knees scrubbing your floors, your toilets,
Yeah.
your tubs.
She's doing all the things you don't have time to do.
Telling you. Woo! Like become a finalist for a brand new necklace from Duncan Diamonds in New Philly that's valued at over $700. We're getting a finalist coming up real soon. It's Paul Russell Lil Boo thing on Q. They want $250K for a house in the hood of Alliance. Listen, I lived in Alliance. And I actually enjoyed living in Alliance.
There's some really nice areas out here.
I had a house in Alliance, and I thought it was very. I had no problems, no issues. I did find a Walgreens shopping cart in my yard one day when I came home from work. I will say that happened. Other than that, the apartment complex was pretty much quiet next to me. The older couple next to me on the other side, they were lovely. The car wash always gave me entertainment. You know what I mean?
You got to watch a music video get shot there.
I did see a rap music video get shot there. It was fantastic.
Right. You had a front row
I still
seat.
remember that.
Yeah.
They were on the hood. I was hearing the music, and that was not weird for me because a lot of people blast their music when they're cleaning their car out. So that wasn't odd to me. I've heard
I do that. I turn my car
Yeah.
on it while I'm cleaning it.
I've heard country music, hip hop, hard rock. I've heard it all
Yeah.
when I lived in that house in Alliance. But I just happened to get up because the bass was really thumping. I was like, oh. I looked up, and then I see like the girl and the guy, and they're dancing, and the guy's running around him with the camera. I was like, wow.
Did you then tape them taping the video?
No, I didn't. I should have.
Yes.
I should have. I saw a car wreck at that car wash.
Oh, boy.
That was fantastic.
What? What?
A couple. No, I'm not kidding. I watched this happen. A couple. I started to hear shouting. I got a couple minutes. I heard shouting. So I'm like, oh, well, my windows are open. Let's see what we can see.
Nosy Nancy
You know,
over
so
here
I look
speaking.
across the street, and I see a mother who got out of her car yelling at a couple. Finalist number 1 for our brand new contest. We just kicked it off this hour. Like you just heard, a beautiful necklace from Duncan's Diamonds in New Philly, valued at over $700 for Valentine's Day. Also throwing in a beautiful bouquet of roses from D. Hoff's Flowers in Alliance. Become a finalist right now, 330-450-9292. Caller 10. Hey, good luck. I don't know. He's over that now. He pretty much is all about monster trucks, Hot Wheels, Ninja Turtles, and unfortunately Chuggington right now. And still cars. He's still very much into cars.
Do they still have fun, like Disney commercials and things like that? Like they used to have Choo Choo Soul with Genevieve.
Choo Choo Soul.
Oh my gosh, it was my
I remember her.
favorite. Yes, all aboard the Choo Choo
Yeah.
train. Yeah. Oh my gosh, all aboard Choo Choo.
Never heard of that, my house.
Oh, she was with Genevieve.
Yeah, I follow her on Instagram actually.
Really? What's
Yeah.
she look like now?
I believe
She's
you do.
pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
Who's pretty?
Genevieve.
And what show is she from?
Well, it wasn't really a show. It was,
It was like a
more
commercial, like
yeah,
I don't short thing.
yeah. It was like a short. It was called Choo Choo Soul.
No, sorry. You should have him watch The Wonder Pets.
Wonder Pets, we're on our way. Yes, that is a great one.
Never heard of that either.
Oh my gosh, they're animals that save other animals in trouble. There's an animal in trouble. Yeah.
Or you need to look up Singing Time with Alex and Leah on YouTube. No.
Okay, I haven't heard of that one. Have you, Jake?
Nope, you lost me there.
Wow. It's not often you lose Jake when you're talking about kid shows.
I know, right?
And you just did. Singing with Alex and Leah on YouTube. I don't know who they are, but maybe I'll look into that.
I need to look up Genevieve now. I feel like she's a long lost friend that I should follow on Instagram.
So she had a show, but it was just shorts. It wasn't like a real show.
Choo Choo Soul was just kind of like a break with songs and I don't know.
My kids are big Miss Rachel fans.
Okay. I've heard
on the text line. I've heard of her, never watched her.
Yeah.
Never watched her.
What was it with Warehouse Mouse, Jake? What was that called?
Warehouse Mouse?
Yeah.
Imagination Movers?
That was it.
Yep.
Yeah. Good job.
Boy, Jake, you can't get Jake to say a word for nothing. You start bringing up shows on Nickelodeon.
I think Jake
and
and I could hang out and watch old kid shows the whole day,
Absolutely.
and I would be totally fine with it.
Q92 finalist.
Guess congratulations are in order.
Q92, hello, who is this?
Cassandra.
All right, where are you calling from, Cassandra?
I'm calling from Guilford Lake.
All right, well, congratulations. You're caller 10. You're now a finalist.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're very welcome, Cassandra. You could treat yourself to this beautiful necklace from Duncan's Diamonds in New Philadelphia, valued at $700 just in time for Valentine's Day. How amazing would that be?
That would be very amazing.
Well, Cassandra, you're in the running. We might just be calling you on February 13th. To let you know the good news, just tell everybody your favorite station making you a finalist.
Q92.
There you go. Congratulations. You are now in the running for a chance to win that necklace from Duncan's Diamonds in New Philly. It's valued at over $700. You also get a beautiful bouquet of roses from D. Hoff's Flowers in Alliance. We still got 2 more finalists to get 4 out of here today. We're going to get 2 next hour. We're going to get 1 with that cue to call. We're going to hit that in the 9 o'clock hour. And we're also going to get 1 for someone that goes over to the live video feed of this morning show, clicks the like button in the comment section, puts the flowers emoji. Any flower emoji will get you there. And we're going to randomly select one of you at the end of the show to do that. Also coming up in the 9 o'clock hour, Mark Johnson, News Channel 5, going to join us. We'll catch up with him, see what he's up to, and also get his look at the weather for the week. So looking forward to catching up with him as we do every Monday in the 9 o'clock hour.
I'd love to know if he would be upset by a preset 20% tip.
We'll ask him.
Yeah, I think we should.
We'll ask him. A couple more texts at 8:55. And let me see. I'm one heck of a cleaner. I've never had a complaint. The person that cleans houses doesn't get tipped half the time.
That sucks. I'm sorry.
I'm a semi-driver getting all your goods out. I don't get a tip.
I don't understand the point of that.
I don't know.
I mean, CDL drivers, I think the average in Ohio, we just looked at this not that long ago, was like $30 to $35 an hour. That's different than someone who's making just minimum wage.
Or less than that if it's if they're a server.
A server or a bartender.
Text, I never tip even on a date. I'm like, honey, let's go. LOL. I hope that's not true. I hope you're just being fun.
Yeah, because I can't imagine your dates have gone very far if that's the case.
You're never tipping. Yeah, I don't know. Would that be a red flag to you on a date?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it would be.
Maybe like a $100 dinner, no tip.
Right.
Let's go, honey. Where to next?
I mean, I think that would be a pretty jerk move.
A red flag, if you will.
Yeah.
A red flag.
Like, well, thanks for dinner. And I'd probably go back in and leave the tip myself.
Yeah. It would be rude.
Yeah, it would be so rude.
It would be rude. 9 o'clock hour is coming up next, everybody. It's Bruno Mars. It's 24 Karat Magic on Q92. And all right. Well, in that case, you should be having a great day right now at work.
Happy Friday.
What can I do, boss? It's Friday. Can you imagine? Like, I would love if we had. I wouldn't want anything to happen, but it'd be fun if we had a cokehead around here.
What?
We had somebody who's always like coked up, just running around like a.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
That'd be hilarious to an extent. I'd be like,
Until
listen,
it wasn't.
Listen, I want you to get help, but this is kind of fun. This is kind of funny. Fax came. I got it. Oh,
nobody faxes anymore. What are you even doing right now?
Faxes every once in a while.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
Oh.
Yeah, I always hear the number or the ringtone or whatever the printer
But they're
makes.
not legitimate business faxes. If you look at it, it's like, you want a cruise.
Oh, well, I don't know what they are.
It's crap like that.
But we're still getting faxes.
Who doesn't scan to email? Come on.
I like a good scan to email. Christian, if somebody came into this conversation with you and Lauren late and all they heard was you talking about doing good lines and how good it is, was laugh out loud, oh my God. Exactly. I'm not condoning cocaine use. I'm just saying, would it be funny if there was someone that was always that hyped up working? Yes. The answer is yes.
Yep.
Every place has a zany worker or two. And it's not always that they're on drugs. It could be anything. It could be their quirky person. It could be they fart every day. That's me.
Right.
It could be. It could.
I was gonna say, who's the zany person here?
It could be their energy. We talked this week how people enter the building in here.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's got quirky things at work, or people that do things at work that either crack you up, or you can't stop watching. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, who am I?
Who are you? I don't know what you would be. I'm the fall asleep at work guy.
And the farter guy.
And the farter guy.
That's fair.
I don't know. Jake, what would you think you are?
I don't know.
That's exactly it right there.
I'm there.
You're the I have no idea where
I'm
I'm
just.
at.
I'm there.
He just named himself without naming himself.
You're the where am I guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I love asking you questions. Did this happen? Yeah. Did you tell anybody? No. Why not? I don't know.
I forgot. He's the forgetful guy.
He is.
Yeah.
But like, does anyone have, does anyone have a coworker that, like there's something weird about that? Like, there's just something like, and it's entertaining. You don't hate it. It's what they are. It's what they do. You might have a guy there every time he gets up out of a chair. Oh, he grunts or whatever.
Am I the do-gooder?
No.
Like everybody's like, oh, she's such a kiss up.
No. I think, no. The only, what would you be? The person that thinks they know it all and know it more than everybody else.
That's true. That's fair.
Yeah, it can't
But
be wrong. Even
you
when they're
can't
wrong.
take it away from someone if it's true.
On my way to work, there is a house that has a mower that runs itself like a Roomba.
Wow.
My neighbor has one of those.
Really?
Yeah.
How does it know boundaries? Is it like an invisible fence?
I think so. I think it comes with an app and they draw like a line. I don't know.
Like a geofence.
Yeah, they've never mowed their lawn in like years, so it must work.
He says, I'm so fascinated, I can't wait for it to end up in the road one day. I didn't know they made those. I'm sure that's cheap.
I've got some news for you.
WDJQ Canton, Massillon, New Philly. Broadcasting live and worldwide at Q92Radio.com with a Jordan Miller news update.
Vice President J.D. Vance is set to visit East Palestine today for the second anniversary of the Norfolk Southern train derailment. He'll be joined by Ohio leaders, including Governor Mike DeWine and Senator Bernie Moreno. Mayor Trent Conaway says Vance wants to see cleanup progress and reassure residents they have not been forgotten about. The visit comes as Conaway pushes for long-term health care for first responders. The NTSB also referenced East Palestine this week, calling for action on railroad safety. The Army has identified the 3 soldiers killed in last week's Black Hawk helicopter crash near Washington, D.C. Chief Warrant Officer 2 Andrew Lloyd Eves, Captain Rebecca Loback, and Staff Sergeant Ryan Austin O'Hara were aboard when it collided with a passenger jet on Wednesday. Recovery efforts are still ongoing in the Potomac River. Meanwhile, families of the American Eagle flight victims held a memorial at the crash site on Sunday. Over in Philadelphia, an NTSB investigation continues into an air ambulance crash that killed 7 people and injured 22, including 3 critically. Flu cases are rising in Stark County. Health officials report 136 cases for the week ending January 18th, with 19 hospitalizations. That's up from 82 cases around Christmas time. Canton City public health officials say that the increase is typical for this time of year, likely due to holiday gatherings, cold weather, and people spending more time indoors. Despite the rise, health officials say the numbers are consistent with previous flu seasons. With your latest Q92 news, I'm Jordan Miller.
and he paid. Jake, what's your rage?
Mine's kind of a little bit self-inflicted, the first part at least. So I'm kind of lazy and don't like to do things until like I absolutely have to.
Procrastination.
Yeah. So my windshield wipers absolutely do not work well at all. And I was always out of windshield wiper fluid. And so like yesterday driving here, I couldn't see because it was dirty. And so I had to like wait until like a car drove next to me and splashed enough snow so I could clean my windshield wiper so I could see.
Yeah.
And
bottle of water out the window, Jake. I had to do it.
If I had water.
Okay.
So yesterday I was out with Star and we were grocery shopping and I saw windshield wiper fluid. I'm like, finally, I'm going to do it. Going to refill my windshield wiper fluid.
Make the investment.
Right. so I got the
Where were you shopping at? Just out of curiosity.
dealers in Ashland.
Oh, okay.
So I got the de-icer and it said negative 30 degrees, melts ice instantly. So I'm like, great. So I put that in my car. I tested it works great. You know, like we go home. And I did it one more time before leaving her house. And then on my drive here this morning, I also couldn't see. I'm like, I got this time. You know, I turn on the windshield wiper fluid, nothing comes out. My windshield wiper scrape, make that awful noise, smears it around, makes it harder to see, nothing comes out. I don't know why my windshield wiper.
Did it freeze? Do you park your truck outside at night?
Yeah, but shouldn't it not freeze if it's negative 30 degree?
But where it comes out of, water can get in there and freeze and block off where that would come out.
Oh.
So
that could happen, or sometimes in cars, it's like a hose wise off, and sometimes that needs taken apart and cleaned.
Yeah.
And if you're running high, know that I was having issues, and of course, like all men, I had my lady do it. I looked up a YouTube video how to do it, and she went out in the garage and did it, and my windshield wipers work fine now.
Yeah.
Because I watched a couple YouTube videos, and apparently. The door right here on today's hit music. It is Q92, and we are in the 9 o'clock hour of the Q92 Morning Show, 10 after 9 to be exact. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. Our phone number 330-450-9292. Our text line 330-269-9292. Thank you for having us on your radio. We're also streaming on our website, Q92radio.com, where you can listen to this radio station 24/7, and also you can watch us right now live on Facebook, YouTube, and on X. Thank you for having us on. Coming up this hour, 2 more chances to become a finalist to win that beautiful necklace from Duncan's Diamonds in New Philly, valued at $700 for Valentine's Day, along with the beautiful bouquet of roses from D Hops Flowers in Alliance. You're going to hear the cue to call. Be caller number 10. Also, we're going to get a finalist at the end of this hour. Someone that goes over to the live video stream, clicks the like button in the comment section, puts the flower emoji, any flower emoji will do. Lauren will randomly select one of you at the end of the show and make you a finalist as well. So what are you waiting for? Go do it now so you'll be good to go, and maybe Lauren will call your name and we'll contact you at the end of the show. Not to mention, here shortly, we're going to be joined by Mark Johnson from News Channel 5. He's going to be joining us. We'll catch up with him, and we'll see what we can expect weather-wise this week. So all that coming up this week. We're so glad you're with us. It's 11 after 9. It's Gracie Abrams. That's So True on Q. Question for both of you.
Oh boy, what's this from? Text line?
We're pivoting.
Or from you?
Oh no, it's from the prep site again.
Oh, okay.
Very morbid today. Prep site, very morbid.
I don't like that. Okay, go ahead.
If you were going to be executed,
oh my gosh,
both of you have to answer this. Which would you choose? Firing squad, electric chair, or lethal injection? Now listen, fire squad's over like that.
Yeah.
So you could. I know it sounds harsh, but there's no you're dead.
I think I would go firing squad.
Really?
Yeah.
Jake?
I was going to go injection.
I'm going lethal injection.
No.
You just kind of fall asleep.
No, you don't. It's not that peaceful.
It should be.
But it's not.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You've never been lethally injected.
I have read about it because everybody's like, oh, it's so humane, blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. They know they're dying. They feel their heart slowing down. They feel that it's hard to get a breath of air.
Oh, people have Googled this a bunch.
Wait,
Lethal injection can cause prolonged pain and extremely painful deaths. This is often obscured by elements of the process itself. For example, the second drug, paralytic agent, the tight straps.
It's a paralytic. So it's paralysis, causes paralysis. Yeah.
The tight straps preventing a prisoner from moving, the white sheet hiding the body from view, or a curtain being drawn between the witnesses. Huh.
They start because all of their central nervous system is getting quietly snuffed out.
A little bit.
Painfully, though.
I just don't know that I could look at the guns at me and hear them go, fire!
Well, but I would just be like, can I turn around? Can you just shoot me in the back?
Can you whisper the fire and just do it?
Right.
I don't want to hear the ready aim.
Right.
Just let me just stand there and boop, it's over. So, all right. So no one's picking the electric chair.
No, but you guys apparently want to die a painful death and not just get shot and killed.
I'd like to think I'd like to think they've come a long way with lethal injections.
Don't you think they would have updated
look how calmly we put down dogs. They just go to sleep real peacefully.
I suppose. I mean, that's not a guarantee. They can't tell us if they're having pain. How do we know?
Chances for you to become a finalist for that beautiful necklace from Duncan's Diamonds we are giving away. And Mark Johnson from News Channel 5 will be joining us as well. It's all coming up on Q. Asking you guys about a video I saw on TMZ that made our show prep site. If a woman proposes to a man, is it then on the man? Is it still on the man to buy the engagement ring afterwards? Ask you guys what you think. Text messages. Let's see what you guys have to say. Happy Friday the 13th. Happy Friday the 13th to you too. Abby and Jarrett, we're on our way to Jarrett's wedding. Congratulations, Jarrett and Brody. Hey, that's a shout out. Just decided to send it in because of wedding talk. That's all right, because this morning show loves shout outs. It's old school radio that I still love. I talk about this all the time with the early risers. You guys don't get to hear it as much. There was old school stuff. I don't want to get off track with that. I want to bring back so much old school radio stuff. If the woman proposes, text message, she should be responsible to get the rings. Whoever proposes, I'm sure, has to get the ring. That's kind of what I want to say, but I wonder if I sound like an a-hole saying it.
I don't think we should. If women can propose, which they can, and there's nothing wrong with that, then
nothing wrong with that at all.
There should be nothing wrong with them buying the ring. Monetize that.
But wouldn't that be weird though? Like, will you marry me? And I go, yes. Then she pulls out her own ring and puts it on her own hand.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm not saying she shouldn't. I'm just saying what a weird thing of events.
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
Thank you for saying yes. I'm going to put on my ring now that I purchased. Usually the woman buys the guy's wedding ring. Is that the way it usually is? All right, cool. Yes, I definitely think the guy definitely still needs to buy her a ring. If a girl proposes, she should definitely have a ring for him. Either way, I think the girl should buy the guy's ring no matter what. Okay? All I know is us guys get screwed and have to buy 3 rings, 2 of them and 1 for ourselves. LOL. Yeah, you could make that argument. Who are these women not buying their husband's wedding bands? I bought my husband's. I thought I had to. LOL. I think I don't know. You're talking to 2 idiots. We don't know what the rules are. It's the man's job to propose to the women. I understand that old school way of thinking, but times are different, and there are women that have proposed to their men. And I don't look down on that.
Yeah,
I don't see that as like, oh, I can't believe. What if that girl was so in love with you? It's like, damn it, will you marry me, Charles? Right here. I don't know. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Traditionally, yeah. Did I propose to Jamie? I sure did. I had a girl like that before. Let's get married and move in together only after a year of dating. I'm like, whoa, slow down, Sally. I'm not ready for all of that. Someone said. Hi, Jake. I just wanted to let you know that I did buy my husband's ring for our wedding. All right, I think
I love that.
I think we're learning though. I think the women do buy.
Okay.
I think.
I was under the impression they don't, but I think that's awesome.
I mean, honestly, for me, it's always just been the belief each of us buy the ring for the other, regardless of who proposed, so the burden isn't just placed on one person. We're building a home and a life together, so why wouldn't we share that responsibility? Yeah, no, I get it. Happy Friday, Shelter Caseworker checking in. Have an awesome weekend. Shelter Caseworker, early riser, welcome. Glad you're with us. If a woman proposes to a man, she should buy the ring. Another one says that. Does the girl get on a knee and give the guy a ring? That's what I'm saying. Do you give the guy a ring? Do you give yourself the ring?
Yeah. It's a good one.
And hand the guy the receipt? Say, I don't know. Let me see here. Female, proposed to him. Men don't have engagement rings. However, we both got each other rings for Christmas prior to my proposal. All right, but did you have so you had an engagement ring already? You just pulled it out and put it on? Or did you go that's the only thing I'm confused about. Did you just kill a spider?
Yeah, I saved your life.
Was it huge?
It was humongous.
Jesus Christ. It is 9:20 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. And with us now, like he is every Monday around this time, the number one weatherman in the world. The
100%.
greatest. He is a viral sensation. He could go viral again at any moment.
Never
He's
know.
done it before. We'll do it.
I just hope he doesn't forget about us. Like,
no one does it better. I'm talking about Mark Johnson from News Channel 5, and there he is, as always. Mark, good morning. Thank you so much.
Good grief, you guys.
What?
That you're laying it on thick this morning, aren't you?
We gotta hype you up every morning.
Yeah, you gotta hype you up.
Come on, we're here to help.
The listeners are going, Who's that?
Yeah. The rest of the day, think how good you're going to feel about yourself walking around today. You're going to
I'll tell you what. How about it? A taste of spring. We get a break from all this winter weather. I mean, 56 degrees today. That sounds pretty good to me. You got cloudy skies. The only issue is going to be some wind. I mean, to get it this warm this time of year, you got to have some pretty strong winds to move it this far north. So winds could gust to 25 miles per hour. So we'll call it windy, but 56 looks good to me.
I'll take it.
Yeah, no, Laura and I are both saying today is going to be our put on our mud boots and go pick up dog poop day.
Yeah.
How did you know that's what I was going to be doing?
Yeah, I think everybody. How do you not on a 50? I know it's going to be muddy and wet.
It melted, and then you were like, oh my God.
55 degrees. How do you not get out there and take care of it today?
Well, you have to because it's landmines. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It really is.
That's why I said to Tony, I was like, if you have to make an emergency, like run out to the shed.
Yeah.
Watch where you're walking, man, until I can get out there.
If you think about it, Mark, I mean, close to, we had a month of snow cover. So, I mean, before this heat came up. So a lot of us
That's a lot of poo.
I'm guilty. Was just kind of letting them poop on the snow, and now
absolutely us too. And I looked outside today, and I went, "Holy mackerel!" We had 50 dogs poop in our yard yesterday.
Yeah. Today is harvest day.
Yeah,
time
it is
harvest.
And I hate to describe this, but it's the worst kind of harvest because it's mushy. It's
No, listen, you're 100% right, and
I'm not going there, but you know what I'm talking about if you're a dog owner.
And so many people are going to be doing what the three of us are going to be doing.
Oh yeah.
Later on today. So
I bring out the snow shovel and I just scrape it into a pile, and
that's not a bad idea.
Ooh.
You would laugh if
I
you
got
saw
one of those
me.
grabbers. It's
So
a
do
grabber.
I.
You have the grabber.
I have the grabber, but we save all of our Folgers coffee cans, and I like it because I line it with a bag, then I tie the bag, then I put the lid on it, so I don't have to worry about it opening in the garbage for the garbage men. I seal it up. You know what I mean?
Nice of you.
You are very kind. I just heave mine into the neighbor's yard.
I just
Can you see? Be like, the neighbors out there. Look at Mark. Look what he's doing.
I just wait for people to drive by my house and throw it at their car.
It's a rocket launcher.
Watch this, everybody. So, kind of going to be what? Kind of going to be an up and down week, temperature wise. Mark,
Yeah, it's going to be up and down weather wise. Tonight, I mean, today's 56. We get a front coming in tonight, so we get some rain early on. But then that front cools us down to a low. Let's say our low is going to be about 28. So we're going to have a little tiny bit of leftover light snow, drizzle, and freezing drizzle before 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning's rush, even though it's not going to be anything heavy falling down on you, there could be a coating of ice on the highways, the sidewalks. I mean, the highways would be all right, but the secondary roads, the bridges, those things that freeze, just keep an eye. Tomorrow morning's travel, icy spots. Icy spots. Tuesday, you get that, you dry it out. You're cloudy early on, and then you get sunshine for the afternoon. Feels pretty good. You got 33 degrees, which is pretty close to, it's a little below average, but still drying out. Wednesday, we do it again. During the afternoon, we get some snow, and then we get it changing over to sleet. It's another warm front moving in. And then you get freezing rain mixing in. We're going to have a high of 32, so we're right at that temp, but then temps really don't drop Wednesday night. And on Thursday, we get some rain during the morning, and we're at 52 again. But guess what? Another cold front coming in. So Friday, it'll be colder, 34 with a partly sunny sky. Saturday, you get a chance for rain and snow. You're up to 41. And then Sunday, it's pretty much rain as we're in the 40s again. So a lot of ups and downs, but keep an eye, especially tonight with a little ice coming down. And then Wednesday into early Thursday, you have that chance for some freezing rain before it changes over to all rain.
Oh, so if I counted right, 3 fronts coming through in this week?
Yeah.
Wow.
Tonight you got a cold front, and then you got another warm front coming in Wednesday, and then you got another cold front coming in for Wednesday night, and then eventually Saturday. Actually, this is 4. Another warm front Saturday into Sunday. That's 4 fronts, man.
That's Ohio, baby.
It's okay.
No waiting.
I like it when you can walk outside and the air doesn't just take your breath away because it's so stinking cold. So I'll take the temps. That's fine. None of those temps scare me. It's the freezing rain I don't love.
Yep. And you never, even the tiniest amount of freezing rain is dangerous because no ice is good ice. Let's put it that way. No ice on the road is good ice. It doesn't matter if it's an inch thick or a tenth of an inch or less. Ice is ice. So you're slipping, you're sliding. Not a good thing.
Yeah, I want to be careful tomorrow, especially on those on and off ramps and things like the secondary roads. Those are the ones that'll get you.
The farm country roads that I take the whole way here.
The ones you take. Yeah,
those are. That's
there you go. And the big thing is trying to stop at the stop signs. And you're going,
I try
and lock brakes are working, but you're still sliding.
Yeah, I've done that before. I've gone right by the road the radio station's on before. I just kept going.
You keep going. You're like, oh, hello, goodbye.
Luckily for me, it's so early in the morning. There's not any traffic, but I've watched the street go, oh.
Really, it's our parking lot. You got to watch how you whip in here when it's icy like that because I've literally almost slid right into wrecks.
We have people that come down our driveway like a bat out of hell.
Yeah.
I
learned my lesson.
Ended up in the yard somewhere. Also, Mark, over the weekend, it was a It was a great night for stargazing over the
Yeah.
weekend. We had and it was a nice little alignment going on.
Yeah, we had that conjunction. The good news is we get these kind of conjunctions and alignments all month long. So even by the end of the month, we're going to have, I believe, 7 or 8 planets lined up in a row. So all month long, you get to go outside and see these great amount of planets in the night sky, pretty close together. And I went on Facebook Live the other night with the conjunction of the moon and Venus and Saturn, and Neptune was right behind the moon. Of course, you can't see it, but my little sky app showed everybody. And then Mars is bright. I mean, Venus reaches its brightness the third week of the brightest it will be this year. It reaches that later on this month, the third week of the month. So there's so much going on in the night sky this month.
I was going to say, I don't know how it could get brighter because that Saturday night, that thing was just beautifully bright.
It's going crazy, wasn't it?
It was insane. Just dumb question of someone who just doesn't know. Like, how is it they get at certain times of the year that bright in the sky? Is it literally just sunlight?
Yeah, it's the angle it is to the sun. It's matching up to the sun perfectly. The full face is matching up to the sun, and it just illuminates it.
So it's like refraction. It's like almost like when sunlight hits your watch or something, and it shows that like a really bright.
Yeah, we can see it.
Like that. Yeah.
Right.
Fantastic.
Interesting.
You guys are smart.
Well, I wouldn't call us that.
Only because you tell us.
Yeah, we just listen to what you say. We listen to your Facebook
You
Live.
make us look smart.
Oh, you're very kind. There's also a meteor shower. It's a minor one this coming week. So we may be able to see some shooting stars in the night sky, this week into the weekend. So keep your eye to the sky when the skies clear out. There's a lot going on.
Before we let you go.
Plus aliens.
Well, yeah, no, we have that. We know that. Yeah, we have those as well. They're everywhere. Now, before we let you go, we did have a question we're talking about on the show today. Your thoughts on automatic tipping?
Like when you go to check out, 20% is already checked, and you have to physically uncheck it to not leave a tip or 20%.
What say you?
Well, I'd like the choice. Especially depending on service. It's to me, if I love the service, I might give you more than 20%.
Right.
I think 20% is the high end most people want to tip. So if you're going to automatically add a tip on, why isn't it 15%? Why isn't it 10%? For a restaurant to go to the highest tip that most people do is going to make people go, wait, I don't normally, a lot of us don't tip 20%. We'll tip 15. Some only tip 10. So, now you're making people a little uncomfortable.
Yeah. But follow-up question. If you just walk into, let's say, a bakery and they have all the baked goods in the case and there's someone at the register and you say, I want those 2 muffins, and they put it in a box and they ring you out. Are you tipping for that?
No, I don't. At carry out, I don't tip for.
Okay. So see, but a lot of people feel that way.
Yeah. To me, the service for the tip is to the waitress who's bringing me water, who's bringing me my food, who's constantly checking in on me. All of that stuff.
Yeah. Okay. That was
when I'm sitting down.
Yeah, it was a big topic earlier.
Yeah, it was.
Ooh. Ouch. Did I win?
You were in alignment with the majority. Let's put it that way. Yeah.
Okay. Good question.
We like to throw them back at you a little bit. You give up, you know what I mean? We like to incorporate you in whatever we're talking about.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm a generous tipper, but I want the choice to.
Right, when it's appropriate.
Right.
Yep.
Now, if it's a party of 6 or more, I get it. They add on a tip, and I'm okay with that. But I'm not going to add on an extra tip.
Right.
Fair enough. Mark,
yep.
Always a pleasure. Oh, wait a minute. Before you go, who you got in the Super Bowl?
Well, I'm going to go. I don't want Philadelphia to win.
Okay.
I want the Eagles.
All right. You're not on Taylor's bandwagon?
No, I'm not on Taylor's bandwagon. she's had a couple of good songs.
Yeah. You're gonna get Lauren mad, but
I know I'm gonna get added.
you gotta leave her and the new kids on the block alone with Lauren, or you're
Oh, you know what? Taylor's very talented, but I don't watch a football game because Taylor Swift's going to be there. So,
Oh no, I don't either. I will say I do not. I've watched football long before Taylor Swift.
I'll give you that.
There you
Long
go.
before it. You are a football fan.
But I do think that the whole love story is cute, and I think that everybody has a tendency to hate the team that's always
winning.
Right.
And so
Right.
I feel like it's misplaced hate, but only placed hate because of that, if that makes
Right.
sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, yeah, I would like to see him get the three-peat. I understand that, but I also had Jalen Hurts as my fantasy quarterback last year, and he did nothing for me. So I'm not a big fan of Jalen.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Mark, always a pleasure. Thank you so much. Now we know what to expect this week weather-wise, and we'll chat with you next week. I think he froze anyway. Well, at least he froze it. Oh, he froze at the end.
Yep.
That's Mark. Thank you as always. You are the best. Always a great conversation with Mark John. If you're not following him on social media, folks, you need to do it.
Yeah.
He's entertaining.
Great
He's
content.
hilarious. And you get all the weather updates, all the weather you need. Not to mention, it come springtime and summer, all your gardening tips.
All your gardening tips, if you want to do a driveway garden, tips for making sure your tomatoes come out right. Also go Facebook Live when there's inclement weather, and specifically Target. If you ask him, he'll target exactly where you are. So great content. You can find him at Mark J. Weather.
He is our weatherman. He is the best weatherman, and he always looks out for us all the way from Canton down to Dover, New Philly.
Yep.
He loves all you guys. It's David Guetta, Alphaville, Ava Max, Forever Young on Q92. At 10 o'clock. Dating coach David Wygant or Wygant. You've heard of him.
Weygant.
Just W-Y.
Oh, okay. All right.
He has a list of things that every man needs to know about women. He calls them secrets we need to know. You're a woman. I figure I run them by you. You tell me if this is true.
Alrighty.
All women like surprises.
Not all women, but most. Yeah.
All right. But the most.
Yeah.
So, okay. Broad brush, but that's good. Okay.
Because we don't expect it at all. Like, it just catches you off guard and it like warms your heart.
Yeah. All women have fantasies, and a man should take the time to find out her fantasy.
Sure. Yeah. That's true.
What's yours? Clean house? Dinner cooked?
Having a
Not
servant.
by you.
Right.
Not by you.
Having someone follow me around, and every time I go to do something, like, I'll do that for you. Oh, no, let me handle that.
I think what Jamie's fantasy would probably be not asking for sex.
The most non-sexual fantasy.
It's me sleeping.
It's literally the opposite.
Sleeping without snoring. Jake, what do you think Star's fantasy is?
I have no idea. Probably the same. Why was that funny?
I was so worried he was going to be like bondage. Like just come out with something like
Ball
out of left
gags.
field.
Yeah.
Right.
Sex swing. Like, no, we're kind of having fun. Let me see here. Let me see. Women want a man to be sensitive, yet fight for them if need be.
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
Women want a man to be gentle and rough at the same time. Do you see the contradiction? And why us men get confused?
No,
Let me
they're
read
just
the
saying
last
you
two
like
to you
someone
again.
rugged and firm. You want someone rugged and firm, but yet someone who can be endearing and gentle as well.
Sensitive and be able to beat ass, and then be gentle and rough at the same time.
Right.
Got it, guys?
Make sure that ball gag's not on too tight.
Yeah. Put it on, but not too tight. Still be able to communicate. Women. Thank you. Women want to be told they're beautiful, then after time told they're sexy.
I don't know. I don't do well with compliments. I don't know why. Because I'm like, you're lying. Like my whole life I've been that
You look
way.
incredible. Shut up. Oh. I've gotten that. I'm like, you look really cute today. No, I don't.
Exactly. Like,
all right.
I don't know. Sometimes that's just not the best route.
Actually, a lot of times she's like, thank you. I'm like, all right. It's like, no, we're not. Okay. Women want their man to notice when another man tries to pick them up, but refrain from jealousy. Y'all are confusing.
I don't know about that one.
We want you to notice a guy's hitting on you, but not get mad about it.
Right. Like said no one in the universe.
That sounds
Because
like a woman.
A woman wouldn't be capable of doing the same if a girl flirted with her dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
but most women know ain't nobody trying to take us. You know what I mean? Jimmy's like, who's coming for you? All right.
Stop it.
All right. Women will alter their appearance with a new hairstyle or buy something skimpy for themselves, not for a man. I believe that.
Like meaning like
They like to buy something because they want to feel sexy, but they want to feel sexy for them.
Yeah.
They want it for their self-esteem.
I agree.
I can see that.
100%. Yep.
Now, some girls want the attention, but I do believe there are girls that do that because they truly just want to feel
You do
good.
as a woman, you do feel better. Like if you buy an outfit that you're like crazy confident in, like you feel so good about yourself when you wear it. I can't explain it. I don't know why it does the things that it does to us, but it's true.
Yeah, a lot of guys, I don't think we feel that. Jake, is there any clothing like I look fierce in this?
No.
Yeah.
I would like to think that when I'm confident and when I feel good about the way I look, that is enough that it like bleeds through and like my husband would notice.
About the most you get from me. I like that hoodie. I think I'm going to wear it 3 days a week. You know what I mean?
And then you do.
Those are nice jeans. I don't need another pair.
Do you think they have sex in space?
I think you can. I mean, obviously you can.
I mean, we wouldn't have any problems. Never mind. I can't say it. I don't know if I can say
Well, I mean,
it.
it'd be a lot slower. I mean, you know what I mean?
Well, it would be easier to rise to the occasion, is my point.
You know what I mean? Get back here. I'm going to get you.
I'm just saying, like, if okay,
It'd
so
be the
listen,
slowest sex of all time.
If they don't have partners and they're up there and they're like, dude, that we might not make it back to Earth.
I think the people up there are a lot more. I don't want. Nerd is not a good word, but they're very much there to do their scientific work.
Are you trying to say
and
they're more
that
mature
is-
than I am, and so
Yeah.
they're not going to think about doing that?
They're all about what will this organism do up here, and you're up here like, let me see your wiener. Like you're up here like,
What if it's your last time? You're
In
going to
space?
burn up as you enter the Earth's atmosphere. They don't have a suit on. How's that heat shield? How hot does it get in there?
very.
Yeah.
Imagine your heat on high, but worse.
I've seen Apollo 13.
I know you reference it every time we talk about this. There's your cue to call a beautiful diamond necklace from Duncan's Diamonds in New Philly. It's valued at over $700, and we're also giving you a beautiful bouquet of roses from D. Hoff's Flowers. You got to become a finalist for a chance to win this for Valentine's Day, and you can do that right now. Give us a call, 330-450-9292. Caller 10, good luck. Good morning, Christian, Lauren, and Jake. So it's 2025. Have you started anything new yet? I didn't make a resolution. Good morning, Christian, Lauren, and Jake. So it's 2025. Have you started anything new yet? I didn't make a resolution.
I didn't make a resolution per se because I never follow through with them.
Fair.
But I did start my green shakes. I already had it on the way in because I could use both hands that day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Jake, any resolutions?
No, but I probably should, if I'm being honest.
Like, what would it be?
To probably go to the doctor this year. That might be a good one.
You know what? I feel like a lot of people don't.
I didn't. I'm telling you, Megan talked me into going when I hadn't gone in, probably 10 years.
Yeah.
It's like, unless something was truly like ER wrong.
Right.
And that's how I found out I had type 2 diabetes. That's how so much has changed because of Dr. Deeb. And I'm so glad now I have a doctor that I go to a few times a year, check my blood, not to be gross, my urine and all that, and check everything.
Of course. That's the gamut.
Check my A1C and make sure everything's good.
I hate going to the doctor. I'm just going to say it. I just absolutely abhor it. I get so much anxiety going because
I love my doctor. Dr. Deeb's the
I
coolest.
do too. I like my doctor. It has nothing to do with that. I think it's a little bit of PTSD, honestly.
The best accent.
Well, that would be fun.
It's Kristen. How are you, my friend? It's always my friend. How are you, my friend?
When you go home,
great.
When you go home and Jamie's like, so what did Deeb say? Do you like it? Do you reiterate it with the accent of her?
No, I just go, oh, he said fine. You know me. Like, cause she'll want to know what's your numbers, what's your A1C, what's your That's good. It's fine. You know, it's me. That's how I do things.
Such a turd sometimes.
It's me. No, it's fine. Everything's fine. Cause I don't remember. I remember at that moment, but then I don't remember. Then I can sing a song from 1983 that I heard one time.
You sure
memorize
can.
our commercial for Folgers.
Right.
But what's your A1C?
The things you decide to lock in are just
that he just told you 10 minutes ago. I don't remember. But I love it. He's the best. Like, you just feel I could be dying. Christian, are you my friend? I'm good.
Oh my gosh.
I've got the plague, but it's fine. You just want to hang out with him. He's always so nice. He comes in with his laptop. And he always goes, looks at my stuff, goes through my stuff, goes through all the numbers with me. He says, good. I'm like, I know it is. Never left there in a bad mood. Never.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah. Q92, hello, who is this?
Todd.
Todd, where are you calling from this morning?
Carrollton.
All right, Todd, you're caller number 10. Congratulations, you're now a finalist.
Heck yeah.
Congrats, Todd. Are you trying to win this beautiful necklace for a lovely lady in your life?
Yes.
All right. Well, you will definitely wow her if we give you a phone call on the 13th telling you that you won this for her, because it is a gorgeous diamond, white, gold, and pink tourmaline necklace valued at $700 from our friends at Duncan's Diamonds. Tell everybody your favorite station, making you a finalist, Todd.
Q92.
There you go, Todd. Congratulations. Now, if you're like, crap, I missed out on becoming a finalist on the morning show, Lauren, we have one more opportunity.
That's right. You can calm down and head over to Facebook, YouTube, or X. Find that video live stream. Smash the like button.
There you go. Smash it.
And then in the comments, you can put a flower emoji to let us know that you want to be included. And we're going to pick one lucky listener from there in about 5 minutes. So hurry up and go do that.
What are you waiting for? It's Q92.
Wesley Financial Group.
Okay, so have you guys been to the store recently?
Yes.
And no. Like, literally, this is brand new. So my favorite store is Target, right? We go to Target often. not gonna sugarcoat it or try and lie. Anyhow, why do we have to have sales reps in stores where you're just trying to get your shopping done?
Oh, Sam's Club does that.
Sam's Club does it. I will say Costco's really good about it. There's reps there, but they don't approach you. You have to come to them.
Those Sam's Club people damn near tackle you.
Oh my gosh, it's awful. Well, Target has now allowed reps to be in the back of their store by their cell phones peddling cell phone service plans. And to Target, I say, you suck. I'm sorry. This was the interaction that I had over the course of, I was there a week ago today, and I was there, and I have not gone back yet. And part of it was because of this exchange. I was there a week ago today, and then I was also there the previous Sunday. So Sunday to Sunday to anyhow, it was a few days. It was less than a week. We were approached. She asked what we were paying for our cell phone plan, and I told her, and she was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It's so high. Well, it's not. Let me just tell you that. For 5 lines and internet being under $250, it's not. Tries to reorganize after we told her that we're in a contract, completely ignored us. Is like steamrolling us to come with her, and finally my husband speaks up, and he's like, we said we're not interested. So we walk away, and I'm there the following Friday with my daughter because Sabrina Carpenter dropped a new album. What? Anyhow.
You got the vinyl?
The same woman approaches us, and I said, we already spoke last Sunday. I was here last Sunday. I said, oh yeah, you were. For sure. I remember. And she's like, well, let's talk about it. And I said, no, I'm going to tell you what I told you then. We're just trying to shop. We're not interested.
Yeah.
She walked away and was like mumbling something under her breath. Listen, I am not the rude one. I am trying to save you time. You're going nowhere fast with me. But moreover, why are these stores allowing sales reps to interrupt the shopping experience in their store? Because it's putting a bad taste in my mouth. I'll tell you what, I'll go to all online shopping. I don't want to be bothered. And I'm not an introvert. Do you take vitamins? We talked about this.
I started to, and then I ate.
You did it?
Well, no, I ate like most of the container, and then I forgot about them, and I just found them this morning, so I took one this morning.
Okay.
What vitamins are you taking?
Whatever Lauren told me to get.
I really thought he was going to say Flintstones.
No, whatever you told me to get, I forget what it was.
Oh, in the they're gummies.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good, right? I mean, they're not bad to chew.
Yeah,
they taste pretty good.
Like gummies? Like gummies?
No.
Well, they're legal now.
I know that, but you wouldn't be able to operate the show and all that crap.
Who takes weed gummies? Would you ever?
I've never taken the weed gummies. I've taken a CBD gummy.
Well, I mean, yeah. For like sleep or for energy or for
just sleep.
For fun stuff.
Nope, just sleep.
Okay. You ever do a weed gummy or?
I have not.
No. I want to.
I want to too, but I heard they're dangerous.
Well, I don't know that it's...
I could tell you a whole story off air.
I don't know if it's as dangerous as heroin or cocaine.
Well, that's true.
No.
I just heard that the dosage is tricky.
Yeah, you've got to watch. That's why you probably should go to a dispensary and have them give you the lowest potency and not just take something from a friend.
Marky on Facebook. Me, I can function easily. Just have to get the right dose.
There you go. See, that's what I'm saying. You should go to a dispensary.
Find out what your dose is.
Which, by the way, my sister went to a dispensary.
With me. Look at all you people coming out of the woodwork.
Just to like see what it was like. And she was like freaking out. She was like, it was like the Taj Mahal, Lauren. She's like, I never knew. I'm like, what do you mean by that? She's like, no, they opened like a big door. Like it looks just like a shop. And then it's like a vault door that opens. And it looks like the inside of the Taj Mahal you would think in your brain would look like beyond that door.
Get dispensary gummies. Do not ever eat homemade edibles or you will die. LOL. That's a Mama Bigglesworth reference right there. I like that. I took a 25 milligram gummy and I was like in a coma. Someone said on the text line.
Listen, the ones that I take for sleep occasionally, I don't do it very often. It's just when I'm really struggling. They're not only are they the lowest dose, I can only eat like an ear. Like I get laughed at because I have to eat just like little parts of the bear.
Who's done the gummies? Whether it's CBD or the actual like recreational, like who's Who's done the gummies and what are your experiences, good or bad? Or maybe you're someone like, didn't do nothing for me.
Yeah, you got to work it. This is something you got to work your way for. Yeah, Amy, start small. She's like 100% right.
Experiences with CBD and gummies from the dispensaries. With a smile right here on today's hit music Q92. It is 9:54, and that's gonna about do it for us. Fun show today.
Yeah.
We talk Grammys, we talk tipping. We talk a little bit of everything. We got into it today. We talked to Mark Johnson from News Channel 5. We kicked off a brand new contest, in case you didn't hear, with a beautiful Valentine's pendant from our friends at Duncan's Diamonds in New Philly. We're giving that away the day before Valentine's Day, the 14th, next Thursday.
Yeah, which means we have 2 year included contests running right now. So don't forget to listen because you still have a chance to win food for 20 for the big game on Sunday from Hothead Burritos and Alliance and Green.
Come on. And we got a listener going up tonight to Cleveland. Floor seats for Monday Night Raw, the first Raw after the Royal Rumble.
You know what?
Start looking towards WrestleMania.
You know what?
What?
We're pretty cool.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Floor seats for Monday Night Raw after the Royal Rumble, which is a huge show.
Yeah.
Food for 20 from Hothead Burritos.
Yep.
For 2 listeners for the big game. And now Valentine's Day coming up, and we are going to hook up a listener, like I said, with a beautiful Valentine's pendant from Duncan's Diamonds, valued at over $700. Not to mention the D-Hoff's flowers, the beautiful roses from D-Hoff's flowers.
I mean, guys, we're trying to give you a get out of jail free pass here. So,
and another reminder, we'll keep doing it. I know it feels like it's far away. Folks, Valentine's Day is next Friday.
1 week from this Friday.
Yeah, I know. You're like, it's the 3rd. What are you
You
talking
have
about?
less than 14 days. Start making your plan.
If you're a guy and you're like Jake and myself, you're in the past, sometimes you wait, and you put it off.
Yep.
Right? Have you ever done that, Jake? Because I have.
Oh, yeah.
See? So we're trying to tell you, and we're also trying to tell ourselves, it's next Friday. So start thinking. But like Lauren just said, you can let us take care of it for you.
Yeah, and surprise her with a beautiful
Let's go.
diamond and pink tourmaline white gold pendant from Duncan's Diamonds. I mean, seriously, you would score some points.
Thank you, Mark Johnson. Again, sorry to cut you off.
No, you're
thank
fine.
you, Mark Johnson, again, for always joining us like he does every Monday. Tomorrow, more finalists for both contests. The Rage Room. Oh, you could just save that for the Rage Room.
Dude, I have so much in here. Don't you worry.
Rage Room tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Going to be a good time. Nicolina in here next. You know she's got all the tea from the Grammys. You know she's got it all ready for you. Keller in the afternoon. Ryan at night. Listen for more chances to become finalists, like I said, to both our contests. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We'll be back tomorrow morning starting at 5:30. Be careful, though. It might be a little icy tomorrow. You heard Mark talking about that. So
Yeah, I'll be leaving a little earlier.
we'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. Have a great day. Jake, what you got for the good people?
Don't we have a stream finalist?
Oh, we do.
Oh, my God. Good call, Jake.
Hang on.
He ain't just
And
going to sit by and let me screw that up.
Today is Megan Costco.
Hey, Megan Gasco. I didn't know if that's pronounced. Oh, look how happy she looks in her little picture with her flowers. There you go, Megan. You're now in the running.
Yep.
For that diamond. Hey, Jake, thank you on that one.
Yeah.
Yep. Appreciate it.
Way to
You know
save it.
what? The old Jake would have just sat there.
Yeah, he would have.
Huh?
He's learning. He's learning.
Yeah. This is
Slowly but surely.
2025 Jake. I'll tell you what, it's a thing.
He's coming for you.
It's a thing. All right, now what do you got for the good people?
Love you. Bye.
There you go. We'll catch you tomorrow with Shabuzi. Good news on Q.